That's right. Back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning, all of you.
Morning.
Good morning.
You're looking very nice, Jennifer.
Thank you.
You look incredible.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a really big day for me.
Uh-oh. Why is that?
I am 6 months sober.
Oh, no.
That is half a year, you guys.
Holy cow.
Dang.
Let's celebrate with it, or no?
I'm 6 hours.
Yeah. I'm so excited. So I got up a little bit early, put some work into myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to have a great day.
You look amazing.
Thank
Yes, you
you.
do.
Thank you.
Yes.
6 months sober. Look at that.
Yeah.
You look amazing. You acting amazing.
Thank
you are,
you.
You are amazing.
Yeah, I was a whole different person 6 months and a day ago.
Yeah.
A totally different person.
You're
Not
an
a bad
inspiration.
person.
Thank you.
You weren't
Not a bad
person,
person, but
yeah.
I was very, very sick. So
Yes.
Yes.
Not a bad person.
No.
No.
No. I can say that with confidence.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Dang it, you're a good person, and you know what? People like you.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love that. Love John Candy. Anyway.
So how do you feel?
I feel so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Man.
It's always nice getting to these milestones. I don't know why. I think a
No,
lot of
that's-
people in recovery, they really appreciate those, you know.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's human society, right?
Right,
We love
yeah.
our milestones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
anniversaries, birthdays, stuff like that. So
And time dominates all.
it does.
Yeah.
So
It's the one
half a
thing we
year.
all have.
Yeah.
We got the same amount.
That's right.
Yep.
It keeps on slipping,
It does.
according
Yeah.
to Steve Miller.
Yeah.
So
So you got to fly like an eagle.
yeah. Yeah. Some people say life is short. Mm-hmm. Not sure what they're living.
I don't know.
This seems really long.
This is the longest thing we'll ever know.
I say
This
put
is-
shoes
this
on
whole-
the babies who don't have any shoes on their feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say
we're
don't.
not still quoting that
I
song?
say don't look in your neighbor's bowl before you check how large your bushes are.
Absolutely. Man,
These
that
are
is
great. I'm writing these down.
that's a
All
lesson
right.
to live by. Right
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Good morning, Facebook Live.
GM.
We're celebrating you today. This is 6 months sober
Thank
day.
you.
I don't have a coin. There's
I
a
don't have a coin either.
you know.
I think that's if you're in AA, which I am not.
right,
Oh.
right. But surely you can get your own.
I was
coin.
like, did she
I-
give you a knife or something?
I definitely ordered my own coin on Amazon
You
for
did?
3 months. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
Felt
yeah.
a little lame
I
doing
should have
that.
done the old. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
have gotten her a coin.
I didn't know.
I know.
That's all right.
Yeah,
I don't need
sorry.
a coin. I have 6 months of awesomeness and new things and
Yeah.
amazing things.
How about a
so-
plaque?
Yeah, I'll take a plaque.
Your plaque
Yeah.
is great.
What
Who
about-
doesn't want a plaque?
What about those awesome certificates of achievement from the dollar store that you can buy yourself and then fill out?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah?
I
Don't
would
knock those.
appreciate
No.
that. I really would.
I have a whole wall full of those.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
To Patrick Massey for being the best guy in the universe.
Just for being
Signed,
me.
Patrick Massey.
Yeah, buddy.
You can also just go to the thrift store and get one of those little awards with the guy bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
6
one of
months
those.
sober.
The
Yeah.
big trophies. Yeah.
Not bowling though, because you can't bowl sober.
Well,
Bowling is out
that's-
for you.
I don't think
forever.
that
It's out for you.
forever. There are certain things on my list that I'll never do again. It's
No pool.
bowling, no pool.
Darts.
Well, I'm probably better at darts now.
Okay. Yeah.
No Vegas, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going to the outskirts or
No
something.
brand.
What a
Branson.
bummer.
No Branson, Missouri.
Oh,
I don't need to be drunk. So we don't know.
Yeah, Branson. That's the most sober place on the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Just thought that you'll never go to Alaska. I think you kind of have to be like loaded to be in Alaska for any
Yeah.
period of time.
Don't go to Russia.
Don't go to
Okay,
Russia.
yeah, definitely
or
not.
at least
Cruise ship, just be careful.
Yeah, that wouldn't be kind of hard, but
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
even if you wanted a drink, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Now you never have to go to New Orleans.
true.
That's all right.
Yeah, I do like being the DD though, so
Yeah,
I
that's true.
take some amount of pride in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like a sense of responsibility about you. Feel
Yeah.
important at a party.
I do.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
That's
yeah.
right.
And it is kind of like now you kind of get to do what Caitlin does because she's not, she does not much of a drinker,
Yeah.
but she does like to watch people
Yes.
have drinks, because it's just people are just different,
People do be different.
Yeah, her and I this Christmas we're gonna get along just fine. People watching.
Yeah. I was talking with Kyle the other day that, I don't know why a lot of people think alcohol gives you confidence. It's a thief of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes you not care as much.
Yeah,
right?
Yes,
exactly.
that's it. It gives you a very massive. I kind of
false
lost that.
sense
A
of-
false sense
Like
of. Thank you.
distorted
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh, especially Jim Beam. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yikes.
that
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, that one especially.
That wasn't Jen. She wasn't knocking back whiskeys.
No,
all
no,
day,
I
like
was-
like it's Deadwood or something.
Yeah. I was vodka, and I would mix it with anything and everything, and yeah.
Yeah. Vox Post says, had to get on Facebook just to say congratulations with 5 exclamation points. Now back to the app.
That's it?
Seriously, congratulations.
Thank you, Rick.
4 exclamation points.
That's all Jen deserves is 4.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Rick.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Quite the, well, congrats.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yep.
A testament. What a year. What a year for the Matthew clan.
I know,
Yeah,
for
lots-
all of us.
Who would have thought that when we launched into this year, that it would be the year that it has been.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
know.
still got some time left. I'm just like, settle down, 2022.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we don't need no more surprises unless it's a lottery winning or something.
Exactly.
Which year was it that people were like, all right with this one? Let's get to the next. Was that,
That was
2020?
2020
What
for
about
that was the
sure.
year that never
2021?
ended. Yeah, that was kind of
That was kind of a
Yeah.
continuation of.
2020 was definitely the year that would not end.
It
Right.
was just.
Yeah.
It was always something.
Always,
Yeah.
always something.
Yeah, getting into 2022, I'm not sure any of us could have expected. Patrick kind of. Patrick was like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you knew you were having
you
a baby.
planned the baby a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
You know?
There was that. So
Yeah.
we went into 2022 knowing that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But lots of other things have happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and really at the end of the day, all good things. And I'm just excited to jump into 2023. Like all of us together, like we're in it for the long run here.
It has
That's
been a
right.
tough. Ray Liotta passed away this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Norm
Still
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Bob
yeah.
Saget.
Ray Liotta, I still shed a tear over at night sometimes. He was such a beautiful man.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
He was a man for sure.
Yeah. He was a man, all right.
Yeah. We did look at his IMDb page and was like, it really was just Goodfellas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's
So
the
good,
best
though.
movie probably ever. So,
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, the one that's really going to hurt me is Danny DeVito.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just not that I don't know of anything in his life, that would lead to a demise anytime soon. But yeah, that one will hurt, I think.
One that I've been gearing up for, but will still hurt, is John Cleese.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I mean, he's in his mid 80s.
He's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still funny, man.
He is
still
he,
there.
He was on the Conan podcast either this year or last year sometime. He sounded just as young as he
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
did.
He's
Yeah.
all there. There's quite a.
Yeah.
I think Eric Idle still alive. Michael Palin is still alive.
Yeah, one of
Feel
them
like
has
it's only
like
2 of 'em.
dementia, I
Maybe.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that. Alzheimer's.
Terry
Gillum?
Gillum. I think he's passed away.
Yeah.
some time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do some checking,
The
but
Pythons.
yeah, the Pythons.
Oh, man. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
Bummed ourselves out here now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. You know who's still alive? Helen Mirren. Okay, so let's just continue on with that knowledge.
Classic
okay.
beauty.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Weather. It's going to be brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Good service and a good attitude have a lot to do with each other. You can't have one if you don't have the other. Service is about one person helping another because they want to, not because they're supposed to. A strong bank is built on strong relationships. Strong relationships are built on good service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC, rated one of the nation's strongest banks.
#1 country
I had the wrong Terry. It was Terry Jones.
Terry
that passed
Jones.
away, Yeah.
All right. Well, today we're going to see frost this morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny for the rest of the day and a high near 54. Light west winds increasing 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight, frost. Otherwise, mostly clear. A low around 25.
Burr.
Where'd that 21 go? I guess that 21 is gone. 25 still almost pretty much as bad, but
We got like a little heat wave
little
coming.
heat wave coming. Northwest winds tonight, 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 54. Tomorrow night, clear, a low around 28. So bumping up in temperature a little bit. Friday, partly sunny with a high near 49 and 27 the low on Friday night. And that's pretty much the trend. We're looking at highs in the high 40s, lows in the mid 20s for the rest of the week. So
You're darn right about that.
yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just had to scrape the windshield this morning with a Walmart gift card.
Dang.
Yeah, I have a LeSig gift card.
Yeah.
It's in my, or not a gift card, like a whatever that card.
Yeah.
Player's Choice
Player's Choice Club
Yeah.
card,
Mhm.
and yeah, I've been using that.
Hey, don't be knocking those.
It works.
No,
There's nothing funny about that.
Well, the thing is
Canada,
that
I
we're
scraped many a windshield with a debit card that had no money on it.
Yeah.
A prepaid Visa card
Yeah.
that would never have anything uploaded on it again. So
a debit card with no money that you knew is like, you know what? I'm just gonna probably replace this thing. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
I have never seen our stepdad so angry ever than when he caught me only scraping a little bit on the driver's seat
just like
window.
a slit for your eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just enough for my head.
Yeah,
he
I could
was
see that.
angry.
Yeah.
I mean, break it apart for a second, all right? For one, not even factoring your safety or well-being into the picture. It's
Yeah.
it was his car,
It was
right?
his car.
It was his car,
Yep.
all right? And then not just that, but I mean the danger you're putting other
Yeah.
people into.
It'd be like driving with those sun tanning goggles
Yeah,
on with those
absolutely.
just those little holes.
You guys are making me feel really bad again.
Well, you should. It's
it was
important.
very stupid.
I'm sure he had like 12 reasons, and then like 13, he's like, "Oh yeah, and you, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Pretty much.
yeah." But you know how much a funeral costs up here?
Ricky Davis says, "Good morning, Michael." Who's that? I don't know who Michael is.
Mikhail?
Mikhail, is
There's
he watching
somebody
too?
behind us.
Yeah.
We were talking about Gorbachev yesterday.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah, maybe it's Mikhail.
He's not coming in studio
Mikhail.
today.
Good
That
morning,
would be great,
Mikhail.
though.
That would be. Oh, and we have a special guest today.
Yeah,
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Jenny, you're kicked. I'm sitting. in
yeah,
for this
yeah.
one.
You get
Yeah.
bumped. Sorry, can you guys take this? I could use the bathroom.
Oh,
Never,
no.
dude. You're
No.
gonna hold
Oh,
it for
that's so
Gorbachev.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, what would be your first question? Like, so why?
What's that on your head?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get that for you.
Yeah. I have a message for somebody out there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if they're listening or not, but there's some
Okay.
scoundrels about. There's some scoundrels in town, I think.
There has been for a while. I've
There
seen them.
There has. Okay.
scurrying.
I lost 4 fishing poles
Yeah.
out of my
Yeah.
truck. Still haven't. Police, and still investigating that crime. Michael Barnes on the case.
Yeah.
He's been a little busy with the
Yeah.
election.
Sergeant Barnes.
Sergeant Barnes, Detective Sergeant Barnes.
Yeah,
now that, maybe the election's over, he can get back on this case
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the stolen 4 fishing poles.
So they haven't shut the case, the file
no,
yet.
No, it's
Okay.
still top. It's still right there on the chief's
Okay,
desk.
okay, yeah.
yeah. They got some suspects,
Yeah.
some leads.
Barnes, you better get on this fishing pole the thievery right now.
That's what I'm talking
Right?
about. Yeah. And then someone took the trailer hitch off my truck
Yeah.
as well. Just the
Took
whole
that
thing.
jolly, just
Yeah,
you know.
just walk by, I guess. And, gank that.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to go steal the truck next to
Yeah.
put that on?
Yeah,
And yesterday, I was moving my boat around a little bit, and when I go to when I go to put the trailer on the truck, I noticed that the ball is just flopping around in the hitch. So I take a look, and the nut is gone. It's just gone.
What?
Yes, and I don't know if this happened when we parked it at the Queen Lake overnight, not too long ago.
Oh, some dude, he didn't have his
Sabotaged
either
or-
sabotage or he realized I don't have a nut
Yep.
Yeah,
for my ball.
Yep.
yeah.
So let me grab that and
Yeah.
and just take it off this guy's.
Yeah.
No, but it was solid when we. I mean,
I
that
hope.
that hitch ball would have been going
I
crazy,
mean, the
right?
trailer was still attached to it, so I mean, it could have been enough weight on that and kept it in
Oh.
place. But when I'm, the dang nut. Somebody, like I said, somebody listening may be like, no, just loosened
Does it?
itself.
Can
No.
it do that?
I mean, I guess it could, but I mean, I took a pipe wrench to that thing. I
Sure.
mean, I've done it enough times. I know what I'm doing there, and I'm real like deliberate about
Yeah.
hooking a trailer up and everything.
Yeah.
That thing was tight on there. And I mean, that's a long ways for it to just loosen and just go all the
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah.
And I remember I left the pipe wrench in the truck too, and it's been in the back of the truck for a while. So it'd have been there's the tool, there's the.
They
but
left.
why not take
did
the
they
whole?
leave the tool?
Yes, the tool got left.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe that's not what happened, but
I bet it is
Something.
like maybe you'd have to be driving for I don't know 10 days straight on Oklahoma roads for that nut to have loosened and just bounced and loosened enough
no
that they
doubt.
go
It's like
ding,
2
ding, ding.
inches of thread it would have had to go down.
Yeah.
And we're just talking to the Kdqn Lake and back.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know it was tight on there.
Man.
And yesterday, it's missing. The dang ball is just flopping around. And I don't have another nut that fits that because it's.
You know what? I told Jennifer yesterday if she runs for America or for American president, you're gonna want.
she can't, by the way.
She can't.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna be Heimlichs across America, right?
Absolutely.
Jay Lindley, when he runs for America, bidets across America.
Yeah.
That's his big thing. Patrick, I think if you were now in charge, be like, guys, we got to come up with a more secure system for our hitches.
Yeah.
Because honestly, with the right tools, some guy could just come on, pop that pin out, nut, take that
Yeah,
off,
take the whole
just
thing.
take the whole thing,
Yeah.
and the trailer with it.
Yeah, and you know what? And the potential disaster of that situation going down Colin Ray Drive, trailer pop, the ball pops out of the hitch.
Yeah.
Then you've just got a loose trailer careening down the highway. Who knows what happens?
So they think they were just like, okay, you know what? He can deal without this. I need this nut. I'm
I don't
gonna
know
take
what's
it.
going- Either that or somebody was sabotaging for some fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I was a little worried about
our
leaving
society
that.
is falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Kdqn Lake especially, you think the lake, right?
Yeah.
Perfect place, but I could imagine some scoundrels coming down to the water hole.
It's a
you
perfect
know.
place to steal something
Yeah.
that you need.
Yeah.
To get
Somebody's
out,
out
there,
camping somewhere. They've left their truck and trailer there, overnight. Man,
It's crazy.
Yep.
It's absolutely
I'm writing my
nuts.
congressman for sure.
Yeah.
And crime. We got crime. Where's
Yeah.
the punishment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where's the
It's
punishment?
supposed to follow.
Yeah.
I've only had one thing stolen from my house, and it was the weirdest thing. I had a Rubbermaid bin, just one of those plastic bins. It was a big one that you put like decorations in or
I'd steal
something,
it.
storage bin. Which it was covered in paint and sealant and all of these things. I kept
Yeah?
it on the side of my house where my hose is, in between my neighbor's house. And one day it was just gone, and they didn't take the lid either. They just took the bin.
The tote?
The tote. Yeah,
and
it
didn't
wasn't
take
a
the
windy
lid.
day, nothing.
There's supposed to be a sticker on it that says, remember to take the lid too.
Yeah, exactly. No, they left the lid there.
Wow. If you know what, if anything's gonna get stolen, it doesn't you have to nail it down, and only then
Yeah.
it takes 2 crackheads to come over and pry the
Exactly.
nails out of it.
I know it, man. Have you watched any video of how people steal off front doorsteps and stuff? Like just
Yes.
regular survey.
Yeah.
Like, it is not even like they don't even have their mitts in their pockets, walking up like maybe even throwing a look like this way or that way. It's just
So
casual,
brazen.
just saunter.
Yeah.
They just saunter up and take the thing and just
Yeah.
walk away with it like just whistling.
Yeah.
You know,
They
Just
do not
continue
care.
down their merry way.
Dude, if I wanted to, if I stole a snow shovel, I would lay low for a week,
Yeah, exactly.
and freak out,
Yeah.
and
checking the newspapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the time too where we had there was some guy hiding in between mine and my husband's vehicles?
Yes.
Yeah, and there was a woman driving around in her car, trying to find him, yelling.
This was
And
here?
This
Yeah.
was here at my place, yeah. And my husband walked out, and the guy was just like, "Shh, I'm hiding." and
Don't worry,
Kyle's
I've been there, man.
Kyle was like, "You need to go now."
Yeah.
If it were me, I would have been like, "No, man, that's cool. You
Yeah.
stay there as long as you
Oh,
want."
no. He'd go out and face it like a man. You got a woman riding around being hollering for you, and you're just like,
There ain't nothing to
cowering.
make a man feel like a boy than a
Yeah.
woman searching for him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get
I'm in
out
trouble.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have stolen. He could have cheated. He
Cheated,
could
yeah.
have,
You're probably just behind on his child support
Yeah,
payments.
yeah.
And she's trying to ambush him on his way to Pilgrims.
Yeah.
All right, just leave him alone. Let
Yeah.
him go to Pilgrims. They'll garnish his check. You get your child support.
I imagine him as a skinny, lanky dude, and she's a little beefy. You know,
Yes. Yes.
You send him out, and he just kind of walks out. She jumps out of the truck, runs up, and wrings his neck like a turkey.
Brings him back to the car by his ear.
Yeah.
Or maybe just beefy enough not to want to get out of the car, so she just sees him like, Roger, get in here.
Yeah. Roger, for sure.
Roger.
Yeah. So did he walk out and get apprehended? Or?
No. I think she was down the block at that point. Yeah. But you could just hear her yelling for him.
That's great.
Yes. Man, I love my neighborhood.
Man, that guy was
Yeah.
having a rough day.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
So glad I live in the country now.
Definitely.
Some consider it upstate.
Yeah, I just got Sasquatches roaming around.
Yeah,
and all I
Yeah.
gotta
I'm kind
worry
of
about.
jealous.
Yeah.
The last weird thing I saw was a few weeks ago. I sent you guys a picture of it too. It was the lady who was sitting on a bucket in front of a tree,
Yeah.
facing a tree like inches from it.
Oh, yeah.
Was she tapping it for maple syrup or
Yeah.
something?
Just had her head bent down. I don't know what she was doing, but she
that's
was out
kinda
there
weird.
for over an hour at least.
She was trying to read the rings from the outside.
Did she take the bucket with her when she left?
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mobile seat.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I guess.
You did see during tornado night, you did see somebody skateboarding into the wind,
Yes.
into a tornado.
Yeah.
I did.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Riding
was.
it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I see him almost every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
He's
works
just,
at
I got to get
Pilgrims.
to work.
Yep.
Got to get home from work or whatever, you
Yeah.
know? That's pretty, hey, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. It was, I would like to find this gentleman so I can give him this footage because it was pretty BA.
Yeah.
Well,
We should just call him over next time because
Yeah.
we saw him longboard by.
This is true. Yeah.
The weirdest thing I saw when I was out there was this dude. He was walking down the street. It was like 3 a.m. He's like whistling that like do 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 do. He's like whistling that.
Yeah.
And he's just
something bad about to happen.
yeah. He's got boots that are like huge on his feet and they're untied, so it's clickety clacking with the big, and he's just got this drill that's on his that he's holding on his shoulder, and the bit for it was
Oh, like an auger on the
like
end.
an
Big
auger
one?
on the end of it.
That's
you know?
so creepy.
And he was just sauntering.
Yeah.
I was like, that guy is like, if this was the apocalypse, he would be covered in like furs and rings made from the bones of his enemies.
Yeah.
You know?
Or it's just a serial killer.
Yeah. I mean, like that guy is gonna fit in well.
Yeah, if he did something you don't think anybody would ever say, like, I never expected that out of him. You'd be like, I totally
Yeah.
expect.
Yeah.
2 bodies found
Yeah.
with auger-sized holes drilled into them.
Well, yeah, I got a lead for you.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, guys, check your balls, the ones that go on your trailer.
Definitely.
Okay, and your hitch.
Yeah, make sure the
Because
nut
there's-
is there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
somebody's going around trying to hurt people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And steal their nuts.
Tighten your nuts. You don't want to lose your ball.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your trailer with it.
That's true, man. That'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
good.
No good. Well, we've talked long enough to get up to 6:30, so congratulations, y'all.
First
Yeah.
checkpoint reached.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take it. It's the Ag Vantage report, your J&J livestock sale report, and all the rest. We still have your genuine RV power trivia.
Yep, I got the question for that today.
Look at that, Jen, as the question today. So we're gonna continue. See you on the other side. It's the Brew Crew.
Harris Drug and Gifts. A gift for everyone, for every occasion. Whether it be their Razorback corner with every possible gift for that sports fan in your life, or the large selection of home decor and candles for mom or that wonderful lady in your life. Harris Drug and Gifts is one of the largest gift stores in the area, providing gift ideas for every occasion, for everyone. Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 Kdqn Avenue in historic downtown Kdqn. And of course, who could forget Renee and that full-service pharmacy? Harris Drug and Gifts.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 684 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 690 up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 1391 1/2 up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 849 1/4 up 8, with March wheat at 868 up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40 down 89. March cotton at 77.26 down 71. November rice at 16.45 down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81 down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77.5 up 42.5. With December live cattle 151.67.5 up 32.5. October feeder cattle 175.57.5 up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55 down 52.5. December lane hogs 87.02.5 down 35. With February hogs at 89.10 up 10. That's your EAB early morning market update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance Seed Company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
At the sale on Saturday, November 12th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 868 head of cattle on the yard. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $180 to $195. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $175 to $190. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $165 to $180. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $158 to $176. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $145 to $157. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $140 to $155, and over 800-pound steers sold from $135 to $149. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds ranged from $165 to $180. 3 to 4 weight heifers brought $160 to $174. 4 to 5 weight heifers sold from $150 to $162. 5 to 6 weight heifers ranged from $140 to $149. 6 to 7 weight heifers brought $135 to $144. 7 to 8 weight heifers sold from $130 to $141, and over 800-pound heifers ranged from $125 to $138. Packer cows brought $30 to $74. Packer bulls sold from $65 to $95. Stocker cows ranged from $550 to $1150. Cow-calf pairs brought $900 to $1050. Replacement heifers sold from $150 to $165, and bottle calves ranged from $100 to $150. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, November 12th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale Saturday morning, 10:30 at J&J in Texarkana. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
York Pecan has been in business for over 23 years in Foreman, Arkansas. York Pecan has the largest selection of pecans in the area. Stop by our store at 2919 Highway 32 Foreman or shop online and use promo code HOLIDAY to receive 10% off of your purchase. We offer fresh pecans, gift baskets, 16-ounce bags, and yes, we even offer bulk for all of your holiday dishes and gift needs. Natural, healthy, delicious. From our farm to your table, York Pecan wishing you all a happy holiday season.
Don't miss the Carter Adams flooring sale happening now through December at their newest location in Broken Bow. Save big on quality glue-down vinyl plank at just $1.79 per square foot with 6 stylish colors to choose from. In-stock towel in a wide assortment of sizes on sale, $1.79 to $2.39 per square foot. Only at Carter Adams Flooring's newest location at 1206 South Park Drive in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Carter Adams Flooring Broken Bow on Facebook or call 580-584-2274.
When it's time to call a plumber for your business or residential property, you have lots of choices. So many, in fact, it can be overwhelming. How do you know you're getting the best? If you call Bowman Plumbing, you for sure have made the right choice. John and Carter Bowman have been in business for years and are extremely knowledgeable about plumbing. Whether you're needing to be fixed or you need new service, let Bowman Plumbing take care of your need. John and Carter Bowman would like to take this time to thank you for your business and wishing you all a happy holiday season.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Get a great deal on Kubota M-Series utility tractors. Our powerful, versatile lineup is rated #1 in durability and owner experience. So whether you need to mow, rake, stack, lift, or pull, get it done right with Kubota M-Series utility tractors. Right now, get Kubota M-Series utility tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $3,000. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply. That's right. We're back with the Brew Crew. Good morning, everybody. Jennifer,
morning.
You're 6 months sober today.
I am 6 months sober.
What does that mean to you?
Life.
Life.
It means life.
Yeah. You feel it.
I do. I spent probably good 5, 6, 7, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Down and out.
down and out, waiting
Yeah.
for death, and now my life is completely changed. Yeah.
And this was fourth and goal for you.
Yeah.
It was make it or break it.
It was, and I didn't have a choice. I was hospitalized. I was very, very sick, and when I got out, I just knew there was no turning back.
I got to be honest, Jen. I don't feel like I knew you for a long time.
Yeah,
it was a different person, and when you stepped out, almost immediately, felt like we were kids again.
I know. Yeah.
And you immediately got on this show. Do you have a marked? How long have you been on the show for?
It was
probably a month after, maybe.
No, not even. It was. I believe it was 2 weeks.
2 weeks
no,
after,
because
so.
I was in the hospital the first week of my sobriety.
Right.
So it would have been the third week.
The third week.
Yeah.
We got you on.
Yep.
And you just killed it.
It was a Friday.
Yeah.
It was great.
And everybody loved you.
Yeah.
And you did great.
Thank you.
Now, not so much, but
it was great. And my in-laws visited this past weekend, obviously,
Sure.
and they didn't know sober Jen.
No, they never did.
They
huh?
never did.
Yeah.
And they were just, my sister-in-law cried when she saw me.
Yeah.
I didn't notice, but they just did not recognize me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look different. You feel different. I see you.
Yeah.
You got color.
Yeah.
Just everything is just
you.
Massey of the year.
Thank you. Make
Albert.
me cry.
Yeah,
I'm
Albert,
still
but-
Massey at heart.
Yeah, Massey of the year.
Yeah.
Mariah's up there.
Yes, I think she should be Massey of the year.
No,
She needs to try a little
Yeah, a
harder.
little
Yeah.
bit more. She still has time.
Yes.
Just if she gets
She
like a Nobel
does.
Peace Prize in the next
Yeah.
few months.
Yeah, Pulitzer
Couple
maybe.
months. Yeah.
For those ramblings of hers.
Yeah.
The most important thing that I do want to talk about, though, really quick, is that I can only hope to just inspire other people. Like if you're out there and you're struggling with addiction, there is hope. There is another side. It does get brighter and better. And sometimes when you feel hopeless, that's when you find the most hope.
Yeah.
So it's possible. Recovery is possible.
Go to our Facebook live right now. Just take a look at this woman. Just take a look at her. Take a look. She's positively beaming.
Thank you.
My gosh.
It's a great day.
Yeah.
You look
It's
like
a great day.
like you're Mediterranean or something. Yeah, it's always happy. You're glowing. Yeah.
Thank you.
She looks at you from Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say like Madrid, maybe.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
You got the nose for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Making me blush.
Oh man, my goodness. Also, if you go to our Facebook Live just to look at this this bright shining star here, go ahead and like, share, and comment because we're doing a giveaway at the end of the week.
Yes, we are.
A very cool one. Jennifer is working on something great.
Yeah.
Yours will actually
So-
be ready, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's lost in transit.
That's
I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
Elizabeth San
understandable.
one more day.
Oh no! Did she really ask that?
No,
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 she's
sorry,
so
Elizabeth San
sweet.
Juan.
Yeah,
she's gonna
she-
understand.
She said good morning.
She's
so.
gonna hate it.
No.
It's gonna be so much build up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like,
No, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, it's a good thing it's trash day.
yes, yes. Gloria Bennett says, "We love you, Jen. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Your laugh is beautiful."
Man.
Christian Clark says, "Good morning!"
Good
Exclamation
morning.
point. Good morning.
Thank you, Gloria, so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We got to do something. We got to do something for you today.
Yeah.
Or at least just celebrate it here.
Maybe
that's
go
the
out for
theme of the day.
dinner or something, you know, or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't matter to me.
I'm down letting McDonald's do the cooking tonight.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too. Heck yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, anyway, I definitely want to talk about this. What's this challenge? This man challenged himself to, I'm guessing, a world record.
Yeah.
40 rotisserie chickens in 40 days.
Easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Okay.
This is the easiest world challenge
Yeah.
ever. It's just no one's
I don't
done
know,
it
man.
before, I guess.
You think?
I could do it. I mean,
I get tired of one after a day. Like, I bring it home during like lunchtime and I'm like, no, I'll just
yeah.
and eat a bunch of it.
The
and then,
whole thing.
yeah, no.
Just a skeleton left behind. Picked clean by vultures.
Yeah. And then I will, I'll wait for dinner because that's what it's for.
Right.
And then I'll, eat the whole thing.
I could definitely do it if they were like lenient in how. If all I had to do was just produce the carcass at the end of the day
Yeah.
and be like, look, there's nothing left on it. Like if they let me make sandwiches out of it and some
Oh,
soup,
yeah.
cook
Yeah.
it up with some eggs for breakfast. If I could add
Chicken
a
and
little
eggs.
stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just coming off top. Of
Yeah, yeah.
Call me out on the radio.
Yeah, are you supposed to just pick it off and eat it like from the
yeah, like that's what you're having to eat today.
Yeah. Just nothing else.
And I
You
mean,
know?
is it going to be like a little Cornish hen or like
No, rotisserie
Just
chicken.
a 10-pound
normal-
Tyson
not,
bird?
Yeah.
not a 10-pound. We'll just go with like the one you would get at,
Walmart or Pruitt's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little small guy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But 40
Yeah.
days in a row.
This is the most least impressive thing I've ever heard.
What would you eat 40 days in a row?
What's the reward at the end?
Just bragging rights, world record.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything, I guess?
Sandwich.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's
Yeah.
probably people that do that. They're like 9 years on the same
Yeah.
sandwich for lunch
Our
every day.
grandpa for 25 years ate peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day for lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's no problem. It's got to be a dinner type thing.
A dinner type
like
thing.
paella, 40 days of paella.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
But
talking
you got to
about.
make it every time.
That is when I make paella at the
Yeah.
house. Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whirlwind of activities in the kitchen.
Bless you.
I
I think.
boudin.
Yeah.
Ooh, boudin for the rest of your 40 days.
Rest of my life. That'd
For
be
the
fun.
rest of your
Yeah.
life.
Maybe shepherd's pie because it is so easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would get sick of it no matter what.
I feel like it'd have to be baseline, not too much flavor. Just real baseline. I don't know. I think pizza. I bet I could probably eat pizza for 40
Yeah.
days straight.
Yeah.
See that? I don't know.
You don't think?
I love pizza.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong. I'm God fearing, eagle loving American. But
Yeah.
pizza every day, I just don't think I can do. We had pizza last night. There was so much leftovers. I dread having to eat that pizza again today. I'm like a pizza once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week a
Yeah.
pizza pie for me.
Yeah.
And no more.
Schnitzel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you can go wrong with that.
And for our listeners who don't know what that is, this is just a fried pork chop smothered and covered
in gravy.
Gravy and mushroom gravy.
Mushroom gravy
With mashed
specifically.
potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I could eat that
Oh,
every day
yeah.
for 40
Red
days.
cabbage.
Actually. Yeah.
Turkey. What if you had to eat turkey every day for 40 years?
Amazing.
For 40 years.
What? You just ate it for like 4 days in a row.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I was
man.
got a little sick yesterday
You
morning,
did,
maybe, but
yes.
that's all right. I'd do it. I'd eat a whole turkey every day for 40 days.
Crazy. I just want to read this. His name is Alexander Tominsky, and he's been dubbed the Philadelphia Chicken Man. He says, I keep saying this, but it's the truth. It just felt like the right thing to do. It was something in my subconscious that was pushing me to get to the longevity of at least 7 days and then 30. And then at 30 days, I didn't feel enough pain, so I took it to 40.
You got a picture of this feller?
Yes, I do.
I don't know. Patrick, you don't like the dark meat. You don't eat the legs and
with the
drums
dark
and
meat.
stuff.
I'm
You're
fine
not a
with it.
big dark meat fan?
No, he's not.
I'm not either. I thought I was the only one.
Have you ever
Looks like an
taken
angry
a
man.
Have
Yeah.
you ever taken a rotisserie chicken drumstick?
Yes.
And just one and just clean it in one like that.
probably,
pull out the
yeah.
bone.
Definitely, I'll
All
cook
right.
up like we get a pack of chicken legs because you get like 40 of them for $2,
Yeah.
and I'll eat them like that.
Okay,
no doubt.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I'm fine with dark meat. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but I do prefer the white meat,
Right.
like on a turkey,
Right.
or a chicken.
Bradley Scarborough on Facebook Live says deer meat for 40 days.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
That you
Maybe
can do
you get a
so
little tired of
much
it.
with it.
I'm going to
though.
keep my job and just agree with that, I guess.
You make deer chili.
I don't know. I
problem
think,
is if
I
you-
think there's a reason we can't buy deer meat in grocery stores.
Well, because they're not it's not a domesticated animal, you know.
Could be.
If you say I'm not saying that you've saying this, but if you're listening, you're like, I don't like deer. That's because you don't go hunt them and get the good meat.
That's
yourself.
the point of it. That's
Yes.
the point, that you hunt and harvest and get the meat yourself.
If you don't like
it doesn't
deer
even
meat,
it's not even close to a steak. It's not even close. I love backstrap.
Yeah.
I like deer heart. Like I like deer meat. I don't think it's anywhere near on the level. And again, I've never hunted one and whatnot. So if I went and hunted, I'm sure that adds to the taste. And I'm not saying it's bad.
It's necessarily that. It's just, and this is not really a concept I came up with. It was a buddy of mine who just started hunting last year. He was like turned 40 last year, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna get in. I want to shoot my first deer this year." But he was like, "I do not like deer meat." He's like, he actually said he hates deer meat. Then he shot his first one, got all the good cuts,
The good stuff.
got the good stuff, and he's like, "Man, I love deer meat." And he's like, "I realized that I've been relying on my entire life on other people to provide me deer meat. They're not going to give me the good stuff."
Yeah.
You get the
What's
ground.
the bad? What's the bad stuff? I think I remember.
legs?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I remember our stepmom cooking some venison one time, and I didn't like it. But that was after I had already enjoyed venison before, you know. So I'm you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's good. I eat 10 pounds of it. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, but I think like as far as meat goes, you know, I don't think anybody's saying, oh yeah, deer meat is better than a porterhouse.
Sure,
you
yeah.
know, but I don't think anybody's saying that. I'm just setting that bar up there.
I think to me, like the best wild game, like elk, because they're fattier.
I've never had it.
It's really good.
Because they're fattier. Maybe it's got more flavor in the meat. Or you know, a deer is a real lean animal, right?
Yeah.
You know, and but an elk's, you know, it's got some grizzle in there.
I want to try some bear.
Yeah,
I'd be
bear's
down
supposed
for
to be
that.
a delicacy, right?
Yeah, it's
I've
supposed to
had
be good.
the only elk I've had was an elk summer sausage, and my boss had shot and processed it himself, and oh my gosh, it was the best thing I've ever had. It was so good.
A buddy
Summer
cooked up
sausage.
like an elk steak for me. I don't like
Oh,
it looked like a
that's
ribeye,
good.
just a darker colored ribeye, right? And on the grill. Oh man,
Yeah.
it was good. Elk burgers,
Yeah.
elk fricassee.
Yeah, I haven't had I would look like an elk steak. I want that.
Yeah.
But backstrap from a deer has got to be up there.
Oh,
like
yeah,
for the
yeah.
best things.
Yeah.
That's the best part, right? That's the part that and I've had
Sounds
it.
right.
I feel like I've had it brought to me. It might not be the best. I know a lot of people like the heart. My
I
dad,
like the heart.
when he got his deer and cooked the heart, of course I was a kid, but I was like, all right, heart, let's do this. And I was, oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
tastes good.
Didn't somebody in the family eat the liver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I can get on that train there.
I don't like liver.
I don't like the idea of putting liver into my mouth.
Yeah.
I do kind of like little.
You like the liver?
Yeah.
saute with some onions.
Yeah,
Oh,
liver
it's
and
good.
onions.
Yes.
I tried bison chili for the first time last year. I've had bison burger.
Yeah, I've had a bison burger.
Man, that was
It's good.
Cow's
good.
much better though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the they used I don't know if they still do it, but the First Assembly church here in Kdqn that did that wild game cook off, and man, that was a smorgasbord of all kinds of different wild animals to eat, and so there. A couple times saw some elk there.
Yeah.
I think there was some bear there one time, but the thing that I remember the most is there was this what I thought was pulled pork, and I had and there's a little some bread right there, some buns, and you make your own little pulled pork sandwich. And I'm eating them, and somebody came up. He's like, "You know what that is?" And I think I'd had 2 of them at that point, and I was like, "I don't know, it's delicious. What it is?" And the guy's like, "That's raccoon," and I was like, Psh, "Make me a third one."
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yes.
Wow.
As long as it tastes good, man, I don't
exactly.
care. you know?
Absolutely,
For sure.
As I said, this whole CIA project to bring back the woolly mammoth. I was like, as long as we get to eat it, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with
There's a
tax
big old
dollars.
woolly mammoth trunk.
Yeah,
Is-
a foot, a pickled mammoth
like a
foot.
mammoth foot.
Is there any animal you guys wouldn't eat?
Oh yeah,
I don't think I'd want to eat dog.
No.
or cat.
Yeah,
I mean, if it came down to it,
of course.
would, but
But there's other places that's
Normal.
That's a a weekly meal.
Yeah. Hagfish.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be pretty gross.
Ticks.
Spiders.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen some people chow down on like one of them big tarantulas. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they'll
for
burn
two,
the
it's like decent.
they'll burn the hair off,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not like poking your mouth.
There ain't no meat on that thing.
Yeah, there's no meat on no tarantula.
There ain't no backstrap on it. Yeah.
You get the tarantula backstrap.
Yeah. This is the prime rib.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was
It
going
ain't
to
got
say.
ribs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say about backstrap. If somebody's giving it to you, some of their backstrap, I've had like 2, maybe 3 people in my life give it to me, and
Special
trust
people.
me, I knew how very, very special that was.
Yeah, you get them something nice for Christmas.
But here's the thing: I'm going to reveal my secret right now to everybody in Kdqn and Sevier County and everybody listening. If I say I've never tried it, don't believe me, because usually it's just like, oh, I've never had it. What's it? And they're like, tomorrow I'm bringing you, and I'm like, oh, this is a delicious.
Yeah.
Wow, I would have
Smart.
never imagined.
I'm a liar and a fool.
No, that's great.
For a free meal, though, like for a good meal. Yeah.
Man, you guys, I've never had biscuits and gravy with a side of bacon and
Never.
eggs. Oh, I've never had it.
Oh my gosh! All right, it's time. Let's get into it. It's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Oh Lord, Jen has the giggles.
I didn't realize how silly those were.
Oh my gosh, one after the other.
Yeah.
Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. GenuineRV.com. Go there today.
Power.
Power.
Power sports is my favorite. It means I don't
Yeah.
have to do anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Or just like steer.
Yeah, exactly. Steers for you. Power Sports. Yeah. Shout out to them. Big sponsor of the Brew Crew here. Here's how it works. Jen's going to read you a question. You're going to call the numbers. If you get it correct, I get it. I save your life, or Patrick saves your life, or Facebook Live saves your life. You get yourself breakfast and a car wash token. All right. 642-2190, the number to call. Let's get in it, dude.
All right. Building this has been a tradition since the 16th century, originating in Germany. It's now very popular all over the world. What is it? Building this has been a tradition since the 16th century, originating in Germany. It's now very popular all over the world. What is it?
You got some clues for us?
I
too?
do,
Nice.
yes.
Can you build sausage?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Here we go. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A snowman?
Ooh, great answer. Not what I'm looking for.
A Christmas tree.
No.
All right, I'll just go ahead with the answer. An advent calendar.
Not an advent calendar.
There we go.
You guys are on the right track.
642-2190, 642-3637, 898-3624.
Yeah. Building this has been a tradition since the 16th century, originating in Germany. It's now very popular all over the world. What is it?
Everybody heard that.
Great.
Oh, is the answer up there?
Yeah, answer's up on Facebook Live. Pretty
Well.
much next caller gets it, I think.
Yeah.
I'll let Patrick try, though. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Stackable dolls?
Ooh, the stackable dolls.
no, great
That's a good answer.
Oh, the
though.
Matryoshka dolls?
Yeah.
Does that all fit inside each other? Yeah, nice. That was my answer.
That was your answer? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and save your life right now because the answer is a gingerbread house.
Yes. Thank you, Rick Pruitt.
Yes, thank you, Rick Pruitt on Facebook Live. Who do we have on the phone?
Jamie Scott.
Jamie Scott.
Right.
Nice.
Nice job.
Do you ever build a gingerbread house in school?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Do you eat it after? That's my problem. Is I eat all the structural supports of it and the foundation, and then it just falls in on itself. Yeah.
Awesome, Jamie. Well, you can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you for listening and playing.
Yep.
Hey,
You're
there it is. All
welcome.
right.
Last time we had one, Caitlin's like, "That's a load bearing wall. What are you doing?"
What?
I don't like gingerbread.
No,
No.
me either.
Gingerbread.
It's just like sometimes it can be bitter in the back of your tongue.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
It's got the ginger.
Ginger.
I like my
yeah.
sweetness to be bitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
You're
like dark
sweet enough,
chocolate
huh?
then, right?
I love dark chocolate. Don't like regular chocolate. I mean, I'm fine. I'm neutral about
Yeah.
regular chocolate,
Yeah,
but that dark chocolate.
You ever dive into some of that cooking chocolate? That
Oh
stuff
yeah,
is
the
horrible.
baking. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's the worst thing ever, man.
I think every kid has done that.
Yes.
You know, when you're like, I need something sweet.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
parents aren't looking, and you open up like the cabinet, just like looking for something. You see cocoa powder. And you're like,
That's the
they've
essence.
been hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been hiding. Yes, this
Yeah.
is the purest form of chocolate. You get a spoon, nobody's looking. Big old spoon in there, big heaping pile of it,
Yeah, yeah.
right into the mouth, and you're like, what? They put poison in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I make a certain type of cookies every week, double chocolate chip cookies, and I have to mix cocoa powder with butter.
Yeah.
And when you melted butter, and when it looks like melted chocolate, and every time I fool myself and I lick the spoon,
And it's just horrible.
not only is it now salty and greasy, it's
Yeah.
it's bitter,
and
and gross.
you know, my favorite qualities are salty, greasy, and bitter.
Yeah.
My word.
Yep,
My word. Yeah.
there it is.
Voxpo says, leave it to the Germans to craft a house out of food.
Yeah.
It goes with their fairy tales. I mean, I'm sure there's
Exactly.
they came out of a fairy tale
Yeah,
or something.
the Grimm brothers.
Yeah.
Right. Their fairy tale, the Hansel and Gretel.
yeah.
That's what really popularized
Yeah.
the gingerbread houses in the 16th century.
Right.
When those came out.
Oh, okay. Where's that in the story? I don't remember that in the story.
When they are going through the woods and they're lost and they come across the house made out of edible treats.
Oh,
you know, the
yeah,
witch's
they're eating
house.
the witch's house.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And she's
like,
kind
yes.
of upset about that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, but also kind of like, yes, eat, fatten up.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I can cook you.
I got to read my stories again.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original. A lot of those.
Yeah.
Germans are weird, man.
They
They know how to have a
are
good time,
weird.
but they sure know how to be like depressed about
Yeah,
it.
they know how to scare their children into doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around here, we'll be like, "Listen, I'm going to call Santa Claus," and that's you don't want SC to get that.
Yeah.
So they get that call from your parents' kids. You don't want that. But around in Germany, it's like you might lose your thumbs.
Santa work for the mob.
Yeah.
Hey, Santa Claus, he's coming to
Yeah,
town.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
hey, you better stop behaving around here. No, I was telling Jen last night. My earliest memory is mom on the phone with Santa Claus, being like, "Yep, I've got a little boy here that's
dude.
just not behaving." I'm like, "No, please take it back."
Yeah. He's like, I don't even need to know his name.
Yep, I'm not even gonna check it twice.
Yeah. Bad kid.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing. Oh man. Yeah, all those mom got us some from Germany, some of the books of children's
Yeah,
stories,
not
and
for
all
kids.
of them not for kids. Yeah, children's stories not for kids. It's just make sure you finish your soup.
Yeah,
and go
Or
to bed
Krampus
and
comes to
yeah,
town.
Yeah.
and don't suck your thumb.
Yes.
Do not do that. I'm just telling you now, without going into any specifics.
Just look up the legends of Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
or Peter Strufel.
Yeah,
and-
Strufelpeter.
Yeah.
What was Dwight from The Offices? That Christmas
like-
special that they did. It was the.
He went as the. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah,
That was
one of those
hilarious.
bad Christmas
Yeah.
Yeah.
entities.
Yeah.
Some woodland creature thing
Yeah.
that steals the souls of children when they're bad for Christmas, but will leave candy in their shoes if they're good. It's so weird, man. We got it right here, man. take the socks, hammer them up onto the fireplace.
Take the lights, drag them outside.
Get the tree, drag it inside.
Eggnog.
Eggnog. All right. We do it right here
Yeah.
in America. There ain't no shoes.
Although
smelly candy.
Kayla and I, we are looking forward to implementing some of those little German traditions. Of course, that's where I was born.
Yeah.
That's where our mom's from. So we're gonna try, just for the fun of it, introduce a couple. Like I think their Saint Nick's Day is like December 6th, which is just like a little preliminary review hearing for the child, like to determine you either have sticks in your shoes, which is bad.
Yeah.
All right. Or you get some candy in your shoes, which means like you've been pretty good, but you gotta keep it up. Because
But it is like a parent Saint Nick PTA meeting.
Kind
a
of,
little
yes,
bit.
yeah,
It's like you go to bed. All right. Saint Nick should be here any minute. All right.
Belschnickel.
The Belschnickel.
Yes.
That's right.
Crotchety, fur-clad, gift-bringing figure in the folklore of the region of southwestern Germany.
That was a mouthful.
Yes, it was.
Great job.
Thank you.
All right, we're a little late, but that's okay. We're getting into it. It's time for the news.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. A former clerk for the city of Derricks, who is accused of embezzling more than $500,000 in city funds, will see her trial rescheduled to next year. Cheryl De La Rosa, age 59, of Derricks, appeared in the Howard County Circuit Court last week and received a continuance in her trial. Her new trial date has been set for February 21st, 2023. De La Rosa faces 6 felony charges for theft of property greater than $25,000 and an additional 6 felony charges for abuse of public trust. Special Agent Joe Pickett with the Arkansas State Police Special Investigations Unit led the investigation of the case and found a total of $501,193 unaccounted for under De La Rosa's time as clerk for the Derricks City Water Department. Authorities also found bank accounts under her name that had unexplained cash deposits, along with possible gambling winnings totaling approximately $261,000. De La Rosa reportedly turned herself over to authorities in August of last year after state auditors discovered the missing funds. The funds were misappropriated from the Derricks Water and Sewer Departments between 2015 and 2020. The audit led to an investigation by the Arkansas State Police. Investigators allege they were able to show unexplained cash deposits and possible gambling winnings in De La Rosa's bank accounts. The affidavit claims De La Rosa was credited with more than $365,000 on her Choctaw Gaming Players Club account between 2015 and 2018. During a state inquiry, officials with the city of Derricks said a lack of oversight and accounting of deposits and the city's bookkeeping allegedly allowed De La Rosa to misappropriate funds over the 6-year period. Derricks Mayor Ronnie Cogburn said the issue came to light when the city was notified of unpaid bills and that money appropriated for those bills was not available. Since De La Rosa's arrest, Cogburn says procedures have been in place to better account for the city's finances. Upon a conviction, each count of felony theft of property and abuse of public trust carries a sentence of 5 to 20 years in prison. In our next story, the Sevier County Quorum Court is scheduled to meet next Monday, in part to discuss a plan of action for filling the upcoming vacancy in the elected office of Sevier County Judge. The office has been held by interim County Judge Dick Tallman since the passing of County Judge Greg Ray in August of this year. Tallman was appointed by the Quorum Court after its members consulted state attorneys to decide how to proceed with the vacancy left by Ray's passing. Attorneys informed the Quorum Court that it would need to appoint an interim county judge for both the remainder of Ray's current term and the one which he would have started on January 1st, 2023. Ray had ran unopposed for county judge, and his passing came after the official candidate filing period ended. That meant no one could run for the elected office until the 2026 elections. Tallman has stated that he would serve as interim county judge through the end of the year. Tallman previously served as Sevier County judge between 1996 and 2010. The Quorum Court has previously announced its intention to appoint another individual for Ray's 2023 through 2027 term. It will return to that issue during Monday's regular meeting. In other business, the Quorum Court will vote on 2 financial matters related to the hospital, as well as a proposed ordinance to levy taxes for 2022 to be collected in 2023. Justices of the Peace will also hear a construction and financial update from Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House. The meeting will begin on November 21st at 2 p.m. in the courtroom of the Sevier County Courthouse. The meeting is open to the public. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, Todd Moore and Dirks, or Joey Bailey in Ashdown.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hunting season, outdoor adventures, winter weather. Make sure you're prepared to tackle all of these and anything else that's thrown your way with a visit to Teeter Motor Company. We have the largest selection of 4Runners, Tacomas, and Jeeps in the state, along with a huge selection of economy vehicles. Holidays are approaching, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchased in November or December. Stop by 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena and ask for Shannon or Randy to schedule a test drive today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. An Ashdown man will serve 17 years in federal prison after he pleaded guilty to federal drug trafficking charges last week. Charles Hawkins Jr., age 31, pleaded guilty to distribution and possession with intent to distribute 50 grams or more of methamphetamine. He was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Marcia A. Crone to 17 years in federal prison. According to evidence presented in court, Hawkins was stopped for speeding in a construction zone in Nacogdoches County in Texas on December 4th of 2020. Officers smelled air freshener, which they suspected was used to disguise the smell of marijuana inside the vehicle. The officers' canine alerted the presence of drugs in the vehicle. Officers found 3 one-gallon storage bags in the trunk containing 2,449 grams of methamphetamine. That equaled nearly 5 pounds of meth and totaled tens of thousands of dollars in street value. Hawkins was indicted earlier this year by a federal grand jury. The case was investigated by the Nacogdoches Police Department, the Liberty County Sheriff's Office, and Homeland Security Investigations. In our next story, this week, forecasters with the National Weather Service are expecting Kdqn and the surrounding area to see its coldest days of the season so far. The chilly winter weather follows a rather warm fall and one of the hottest summers in over a decade. Sevier County saw its first hint of winter Monday night with some sleet and even a mix of other wintry precipitation in the northern portions of the county. Despite the onset of much colder temperatures, no further snow or wintry precipitation is in the immediate forecast. Wednesday night is expected to see the coldest night in the 10-day forecast, with a chilly low of around 22 degrees. Lows will increase, though not by much, through the end of the week and into the weekend. Those will hover around the mid-20s with daily highs in the high 40s to low 50s. Winter weather advisories were issued earlier this week in portions of Arkansas for the first time this season. If you took the opportunity during last week's spring-like weather to help your cold-sensitive plants by bringing them back outside, you'll certainly want to get them protected again. It's also vital to protect outside animals and ensure they have shelter and access to ice-free water sources. During those cold nights, measures should also be taken to protect your home's plumbing. Cover those outside faucets and keep your house warm to avoid frozen pipes. You can also allow a drip from your faucets to help keep them from freezing solid. And something to keep on your event calendar, Gillum First Baptist Church is hosting a pantry giveaway this weekend to ensure local families in need have a great Thanksgiving meal. The drive-through Thanksgiving pantry is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. this Sunday, November 20th. The event will be held in a drive-through fashion and will be first come, first serve. 100 Thanksgiving baskets will be given away. Those baskets will include a whole turkey or chicken, as well as sides, bread, and assorted desserts. Non-perishable baskets are also available upon request. There is no cost to families for this Thanksgiving meal giveaway. Gillum First Baptist Church is located at 203 College Drive in Gillum. Watch for signs and workers for guidance. Delivery will be available upon request. For questions or for more information, call or text 870-582-2808. And in our final story of the news hour, Arkansas law enforcement officers plan to bolster their patrol assignments aimed at violators who are not buckled up while traveling on local streets and state highways during the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday period. State troopers, local police, and sheriff's deputies are following the lead of the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration High Visibility Click It or Ticket Seatbelt Awareness Campaign. The campaign's intended to reduce the number of fatalities that occur when motorists fail to buckle up. The concerted campaign by law enforcement begins Monday, November 21st, and continues through Sunday, November 27th. During the Thanksgiving holiday weekend of 2020, there were a total of 333 passenger vehicle occupants killed in traffic crashes across the nation. More than half of those victims were not wearing a seatbelt. Additionally, nighttime has proven to be more deadly than daytime, with 67% of Thanksgiving weekend fatal crashes occurring at night. The deaths were needless tragedies for families across America that may have been prevented with the simple click of a seatbelt. For more information about highway safety during this Thanksgiving holiday, visit nhtsa.gov or contact the Arkansas Highway Safety Office by calling 501-618-8136. And check out Your Number One Country online for more local news, sports, and upcoming events. You can also find us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Red River Oil, your premier fuel and oil distributor in Ashdown at 20 East Richmond Street and in Foreman at 3705 Highway 32 West and in Texarkana at 700 Plum Street, serving the 4 states area with a combined 40 years experience. Red River Oil delivers bulk farm diesel, highway diesel, Dead A, gas, and aviation fuel straight to your farm or job site. Our pumps are open to the public and offer non-ethanol fuel. Red River Oil, serving Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. For more info, visit redriveroil.com.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
Hilltop Hardware and Lumber, voted Industry of the Year, invites you to come by and stock up on some cool hunting gear while the sales are hot. Ameristep 2-person steel ground blinds are on sale now for just $69.99. Need extra space? Get an Ameristep Caretaker kickout blind for just $89.99. And don't forget to stock up on hunting snacks for you and your deer with a wide assortment of Jack Link's jerky and Dots pretzels and buck liquors and deer feed. Don't forget to check out our large selection of muck boots and space heaters. That's Hilltop Hardware and Lumber in Idabel and Hochatown.
We're back live, KDQN 92.1. Good morning.
What up?
Life, man. Life is crazy.
Yeah.
Our heart goes out to Greg Revels today, who is under Zaweza.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we wish a speedy recovery on Greg and hope he does okay. Nobody likes being sick.
No, I'm so sorry, Greg.
Yeah.
Darn
he
it.
texted me last night saying, very sorry, but I can't make it in.
Mhm.
I want to be there, but don't want to get anybody else sick.
Yep.
And Greg, I don't know if you've done it yet. You probably have, considering all the games you've ever done and all the times you've been on the radio. Being on the radio while you're sick stinks.
Yeah.
Just any job doing sick, of course. I mean, I'm not going to pretend and say like, oh yeah, if you're a logger out there going to work and you're having a fever, that's easy. Yeah, no, obviously not. But this is the type of job where you kind of have to be up. Gotta have to be on.
Exactly.
And something about being sick, you just ain't. You just ain't.
I've seen both you and Patrick sick while doing this, and I definitely felt for you guys.
Yeah.
That is tough.
Boo.
Yeah, and having the cough.
Yeah.
And,
Time for the weather.
Yeah. Patrick's sick news.
Yes, Patrick's sick news. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time now for Kdqn News. Oh Lord, there was big news I wanted to blast out over the airwaves today.
Yeah.
But I really wanted Greg to be here for it.
Oh.
So
you think you'll wait till Friday?
No, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
If I were you, I would. Thank you.
You'd just go in?
I would
just
hop
dive right
right
in?
in. Yeah.
All right.
Because he's probably listening.
I
Right
hope
now,
he's
anyway.
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a tough one to broach.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Darn it! You're getting everybody excited.
I know it. Go to Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Go to Facebook Live, like, share, comments. That is what I have to say. No, I'm kidding. But go there, like, share,
Yes.
comment. If you do, you're going to get entered to win a very cool prize,
Mhm.
handmade by our own Jennifer.
Yep, and it's going to be a painting, and
Uh-oh.
it's Arkansas related.
Oh.
Yes.
So all you Arkansans. And I
Mhm.
hope Oklahomite wins it, kind of.
Yeah, it'd be a great gift for Christmas. This
Yeah.
is going to be worth at least $100,
Yeah.
if not more.
Yep.
So it would make a great gift.
Yeah.
As well.
You're making me one too, right?
I
'Cause I've
absolutely.
seen it. Yeah. I want
Yeah.
it.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I already have one Christmas painting for you done, which is
Oh.
probably one of
Well.
the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah,
And there's time for another.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an original Jen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You
Teasing
ready?
the listeners,
You
huh?
ready?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
I have a son.
You do.
I have a son that I didn't know I had.
That's one way to announce it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Or sorry. No, I'm kidding.
You deadbeat.
Yeah. I'm a father.
You guys,
You are.
Tyler
Yeah,
is
man.
a dad.
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be a dad.
You are one.
I am. Just
Yeah.
here it is. You know, it wasn't like I told my mom, and she was like, "Who's having a baby?" I said, "Nope, nobody. Nobody's having a baby. Baby's been had."
Baby's been had.
So there it is.
And it's not Mariah. Okay.
No.
No, it's not Mariah.
That's my baby.
And she's a guy. I just decided that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Met him for really the first time yesterday and stuff. He's a month old. He is healthy and happy.
Yeah.
And he looks like me, I
He
think.
does.
So cute, you guys.
Yeah.
After some of, after that kind of came out, we, of course, what would he do? Look at the baby. And I was like, that's Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But man, I saw you in action last night.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, you're not taking it lightly. You
No.
know, just that, hey, I'm a dad. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but you were a dad last
Yeah.
night. I saw, man, you were on top of things.
I'm here, man.
Oh,
I'm ready
my
for
heart.
it. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
I couldn't be any happier.
And I really meant it last night when I said last night was history, because not only did we get to see you in action as a dad, but Mariah got to meet her cousin, and
Yes.
and he got to meet his cousin.
That's
and,
right.
You know,
Well,
oh,
Mariah
it's just so special.
never looked more beastly than she did
Yeah,
last night.
yeah.
Like huge
Yeah.
and
Chunky.
Yeah, it's weird going from one baby, like a bigger baby, to a smaller baby.
I
Yeah.
know. Mariah's,
Wow.
she'll be 9 months old next week, and
Mm-hmm.
then compared to that cute little 1-month-old baby, I was like, Mariah, what happened to you? You
Yeah.
really let yourself go.
Yeah.
You're heavy.
man.
You're big.
Yeah.
You're snotty. Your son has got some composure about
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. He's a sergeant, staff sergeant. That's what I was looking at. He's no longer the life of dark house and cold and cats. That's it's I'm
Yeah.
gonna brighten the place up a little
You
bit.
got a
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
now.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
like
The toys everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
That just randomly go off in the middle of the night.
I'm always worried about people, or like, I'm not worried. I'm like always, letting other people do all the Christmas stuff. I'm like, why would I have a Christmas tree? Why would I have a Christmas tree?
Well, you have your answer.
Yeah, I got my answer now.
Yeah, I'd love to help you out with some of this stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need it, man.
Yep, you will. Yeah. And you have a whole village behind you. Right?
I know it. I know it. I feel blessed in that regard. Don't care about anything other than just looking forward,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A year ago, if you would have been like, is there any way you could watch the baby for the night? I'd have been like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But now, man, you could bring that little boy over. Man, he could stay all weekend.
Yeah.
We'll watch him. Yeah. I feel pretty confident about my baby raising ability.
Yeah, I do too, man. Might just pass them off to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a surreal kind of thing, It's I don't know. I felt a lot just lift off my shoulders, and
Funny how that goes,
it's
wow.
funny how that goes. You start to not care about things that maybe you weirdly, those moments. Do you ever like go to sleep at night and once a week or maybe once a month? and you purposefully think back to something cringy and from your high school or something. You go, oh, I don't know.
I should call them.
Yeah.
It's been 12 years.
I guess I'm a masochist because I do that to myself all the time.
Yeah.
That's all I do is just cringe and feel, guilt. I'm a guilty person,
Yeah.
and always, dwelling on the past and whatnot because I had nothing to really look forward to for the future. That's
Yeah.
just the brutal truth.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
a
like
good
it
way
was,
to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, kinda.
It's not like I was a dark, not worried, not thinking I had a future
You're not a bad
person.
You felt guilty for no good
For
reason.
no reason.
Yeah.
And I felt it been steaming off of me for the past couple days,
Yeah.
just going away, positively floating right now. I feel great,
You see your entire future in one little human being.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
your future.
The way I think about
Love
it, man,
it.
it's just been tough, relationship wise and this and that. I'm never able to make something work, never have. I can pour a large amount of my ability into this and be happy with it,
Absolutely.
I think it's ready to dive in.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things, like for me, it doesn't matter what rough moment I have in a day or something. I can just think about that little baby, picking
Yeah.
her up from
Yeah.
daycare.
Yeah.
and it's that nothing else kind of matters. at that
Exactly.
point, so.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So more reason to work than ever. More reason to man up than ever. I feel like a man.
Yes.
You feel like a man when you hold your son.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah. I
My
feel like a
son,
man
it's like
every
Game of
day.
Thrones. I got an heir.
Yeah, you do.
You get the cats and my debt.
And I got a daughter. All I worry about is like, what kind of person is she going to become?
Yeah.
Now you got the son. You're like, what kind of man is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy going to be
Exactly.
right here?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of excited for it. And I was like talking yesterday, talked about phones, when to introduce them, talked about, what kind of schools and that type of thing. I know it's a long way away.
What kind of first vehicle are you?
Yeah,
gonna get?
yeah, exactly. I like the path. I like the. I like where me and the mother are thinking on the kid and stuff. I got to give a lot of credit. I got to get a massive shout out to her as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even want to get into the specifics. Doesn't matter. It's just, I'm very impressed. I'm proud. I feel great.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
You getting a little teary over
Yeah,
there?
a little bit teary.
Yeah.
That's
And the best part about all of it is I get to be the best
Yeah,
aunt ever.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember, Mariah was first. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's my baby girl.
little
my
gremlin.
little niece.
I believe we'll be bringing him over to your house today, and we're gonna
Yes.
hang out and
Love
some
it.
lunch and watch a movie. And
Yep.
yeah, I had him on me for an hour yesterday. Just fell asleep on me.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of breathing with me a little bit, and I could feel him. Like a baby kind of breathes fast a little bit. You're like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I fell asleep with him on me. But of course, every 2 minutes I was like, oh,
That's so great. It's just so cool. Like you made something.
Yeah.
And that's something that's going to be a part of you forever.
yeah, I made something terrible with my hands. I couldn't build a table. I can't paint a stick person.
Yeah.
I make that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's the news, man. It feels good to say it.
That's some good news.
That's some
and,
good news.
Man, super excited.
Yeah.
And man, the pressure is off me now too.
Yeah.
Because, everyone's just like, well, Mariah's got to have a sibling.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now she got a she got a cousin just right over there.
Right her age.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a couple months.
Because siblings, like, look, the three of us, we're so close in our adulthood, but we had our moments, fighting and stuff.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
just 3 years that separates each one of us, or 6 for me and Tyler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But which I love that people are still like, is he the older one?
I know.
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
kind of
Thank
weird.
you. And now
Yeah.
it's even worse now. Like now I'm going to we'll
Yeah.
both be holding our children and be like, Patrick, you're looking light and nice.
Yeah. You really should have waited like Tyler did.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna be 65 when he's.
we have no cousins.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
we
just throw
don't.
this out there.
I don't have a single cousin.
Maybe like 3rd or 4th or 5th down
Yeah.
the line,
Is there?
but we have no 1st cousins. And I have friends who with kids who their kids have close first cousins. They're like best friends.
Yeah.
It's like with a cousin, with a first cousin, you don't stay with them. So
Yeah.
there's not all these like battles over
Mm-hmm.
toys or
Yeah.
the stupid little things that we all fought about as
Sure.
kids when you're siblings. You don't fight about those things, right? Because you're not in the same household. It's like whatever it is, that person's going, your cousin's going home.
Yeah.
You know, or you're going home. So
I feel like, having a fight over the toys is also like a preparation for like life, It might
Yes,
be like,
yeah.
so, son, I'm sorry she got the toy today. You were unlucky today. You're not going to be lucky every day.
Yeah.
Instead it's like, not your cousin isn't always going to leave. You
Yeah,
know what I
right,
mean? Your
right.
proverbial cousin in life is not always going to be just leaving. You might
That's
lose
true.
one day.
Yeah, you might have to be around people you don't like.
Exactly. And you might need to, keep your chin up high. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what makes a man is working through those situations. It's not, I don't want to baby-proof the world. I don't think that's a good way to do it, And now I'm a dad, so I get to talk about all this. All right. For one day.
This is great.
So we were mentioning earlier, 2022 was a crazy year.
It's a crazy year, man.
Fantastic. Our family just grew by 2 people, and we
Yeah.
have such a small family.
It is.
very
It's
small.
very small
Like
family.
we don't even have. We have like one aunt.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen her since we were babies. We've
I've never
even
met
met
her.
her.
She's a bit of a spinster too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this was just
true.
great.
Oh,
we got
Carolyn says
somebody on the line 3. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
Good morning. Congratulations.
Hey, my favorite man. Here he is, Rick Pruitt. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Last night I had to go to Nashville and close up the campus, so I listened to y'all's Friday's podcast, and I nailed it. I knew what you were waiting on.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you something about cousins. Cousins are the best. That's the first thing I thought about was both of y'all. Man, that's going to draw y'all all even closer just because your cousins are going to be like brother and sisters. As a matter of fact, I had a cousin that lived with us, and I thought he was my brother, and I was 7 years old when I found out he wasn't my brother. Not only was he my brother, he was my favorite brother. And I cried when I found out he wasn't my brother. So cousins are so awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Man.
sir. Thank you. I'll be
Rick's just
looking.
canvassing for votes. He's
Yeah.
like, Little Miles be able to vote for me in the future.
Can I kiss him?
Yeah.
Can I come and kiss him?
Just tell him vote Pruitt.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Rick. I'm looking forward to any lessons you have to impart, my friend.
No, you're not. Jay Limley gave you the best. But I will
true.
tell you the second best that I wrote on a thing the other day. Someday your baby's going to poop green or blue poop, and it's going to freak you out and scare you because they ate nothing green or blue, and it's all good.
Awesome.
It's all good.
That's a good bit of advice. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. It's like, how much fondant did you eat? Thanks a lot, Rick.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye, man. Oh, man,
nice.
feeling good. Congratulations from Jasmine Agato. Congratulations from Alana Day. There's no love like that for your child. Congratulations, man. Feeling good, feeling blessed, feeling great
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah, this is my little. I keep thinking about my little ogre baby.
Stop saying that.
Mariah was great last night. So they met each other, right?
Yeah.
And then as Mariah just kind of went on her own and stuff, she was yelling and
Yes.
talking over
Yeah.
everybody.
She was acting out. Yeah, for sure. She was
Her
acting
whole-
out, jealous.
She didn't have a little bit. Her entire front shirt was sopping.
Yeah.
in drool.
Not with cries of like tears of joy.
No.
Yeah, just with the drool. She got like,
It's like she
6
wanted to
teeth
eat.
coming in right now, or
Like
something.
she wanted to eat my baby. Or something.
that kid, I was having a bit of a rough go yesterday, and as soon as I walked in, she's smiling at me. It's like my whole world changed.
Yeah.
And I was holding her for a while, and she like stuck her whole hand in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then took it out, and then put both sloppy hands all over my face
Yeah.
and dragged it down.
That's the one thing I've noticed her doing a couple times because she did the same thing where she just jabbed a finger
Yes.
into my mouth last night. Like, I'm enjoying it. I want
love
you
that.
in on this too.
Yeah.
You don't know where that hand's been.
I
I don't let her hand get in my mouth.
Oh man, Jeffrey Richardson, congratulations, Tyler. Thanks y'all so much. We should probably do the weather. It's brought to you by First State Bank. We'll be right back.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country
You were doing it all.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live. We got a bunch of people watching. We appreciate y'all. Today,
schools are in session.
Schools are in session, despite the frost that's outside right now. Otherwise, mostly sunny with a high near 54 today. Light west winds increasing 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight, we're going to see some frost again. So get those plants indoors if you haven't yet, and get your faucet covers.
Yep, me and you did that yesterday.
Yeah, this is a PSA. Patrick just won't talk about it. So
what? That's all I've been talking about. I was like, did you? Okay, all right. You have a son. Good deal. Whatever. Did you get a faucet cover?
I did. All right, and it's on. Okay, installed last night.
Ooh,
I felt so. I felt so manly putting them on yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was just like, yeah.
I'm
a man.
Yeah.
Crush a beer right after.
Did you stand with your hand on your hips looking at it like,
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I didn't use my circular saw on this project, but I feel like I should.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I can make this better.
Somehow use a power tool to help you out. Put a cover on a faucet.
Feels weird feeling manly over like a little styrofoam thumb thing with a
Yeah,
drawstring.
yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be sunny with a high near 54. That is your forecast, brought to you by First State Bank. Yeah, Jen and I were being goofy in Walmart yesterday.
Yeah.
Scooting around and
Yep.
Yeah, it was like went up to this guy.
Oh no, employee.
Yeah. All right, I know everybody's like, ooh.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, do you know where those, like, the faucet? He finished the sentence for right over here. They're usually over there, but where things are changing around, let me bring you.
What?
Brought me right
Dude,
over to
awesome.
him. Looked at him, and he was
Paid
like,
for it.
yep, this is the top model right here. Yeah, paid for us. No, he was great.
He loaded out in his car for you.
No, I let him not.
Okay.
I was like, come on, man,
Yeah.
you've done enough.
Yeah.
He was trying.
Yeah.
He could have been like, oh, no. But he's like,
easy.
well, usually we have them over there, but they're here now.
Yeah.
So they've been listening.
They've been listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking the other day. Usually the best you get is like, well, it's over there.
Yeah.
On the
Just
other
a
side.
vague away from me.
All right here. It's actually those two big front doors that you walk. You just go ahead and walk back out them, and you'll find them out there somewhere.
Meant to go to Bailey. I would recommend going to Bailey Discount Building Supply for your
Yeah.
faucet covers for sure.
We had to go to
We were
Walmart,
at
though.
Walmart anyway, and I was just like, let's ask this fine gentleman
Yeah.
with us as the purveyor of this business. Hello, proprietor. Where are your faucet covers?
Shopkeep.
I had to get creamer for my coffee. Conveniently forgot the coffee, and I also I wanted to get slippers for the house, and instead of that, I bought some men's pants for myself
you
instead.
did,
So
you
I
did.
really didn't accomplish anything with that trip.
I saw you holding them up. I was like, are those for Kyle? Like, you
Nope.
know.
Those are mine.
I bought this jacket.
Yeah.
Because Walmart apparently just imagines everybody works like on an oil rig or something. I don't know. Like, I don't want to wear this
That's
jacket.
new?
This is brand new.
Oh, I thought you had something like that before.
No, I'm not. I'm not like rugged Carhartt now.
Yeah.
I'm like all about looking like I'm working, but not.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is just all. This is it.
No,
This
Yeah,
that's
is
you
in
know-
style, but working hard is not.
Yes, exactly.
Dad has pretty much the same Carhartt jacket.
Yes,
you
he
are
does.
turning into a dad.
I know.
Wow.
New
Wow.
Balances tomorrow.
I have
Yep.
a pair of his new. No, wait, no, I threw those away.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time he was down, he was like, "I left some New Balance shoes here last time." I was like, "I don't know what happened to those."
They've been destroyed.
Yeah, no, that picked them up with some tongs and
Yeah.
stuck them in a biohazard
Yeah,
bag
yeah.
and threw them away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, man, we have so many things to talk about, but we got to take a break.
Okay.
We got to take a break. We still got your
Breather.
birthday club, a breather on the way, and we'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in Kdqn. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Kdqn cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Collin Ray Drive in Kdqn or call them 870-642-2851.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our tractor lineup rated #1 in durability and owner experience, Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home the Kubota L2501 tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $1,100 now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
Kdqn Auto Group wants your vehicle. Whether you're ready for trade-in or just need cash for your vehicle, call today. All makes and models accepted. Check out our selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. We offer ASC protection plans for all used vehicles. ASC warranty provides several options to fit any budget. Contact Mac Moore, our finance manager, for more details. Visit our websites at DeQueenFord.net or DeQueenChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Kdqn Auto Group is your hometown full-service Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership.
Did you know the overall suicide rate has increased 35% since 1999? Too often, feelings of shame and stigma stop people from discussing suicide and its effects. Suicidal thoughts are a symptom. Senior Behavioral Health in Cedar Haven would like to bring awareness that just like any other symptom, they can be treated and they can improve over time. In these challenging times, hope and healing are needed more than ever. At Mena Regional Health System, it's patients first, always.
Ashdown High Schools offer great programs to prepare students for today's workforce by providing programs where students learn the importance of teamwork and communication skills, like Ashdown High School's Serenity Cafe.
Start your day off right, socializing with friends over great tasting fruit slushes, lattes, frappes, coffees, and more. Located in the Old Bend Hall. Open 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Check out our seasonal offers along with fall and winter favorites.
Order online at ashdownschools.org. Just look online for the coffee order tag.
We are Ashdown.
All right, we are back with the Brew Crew. Megan Jones says, congratulations, Tyler.
Yes.
Kay Farrow Smart says, congratulations, Tyler, and the rest of the Massey family. Yep, congratulations to me. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to go on there.
You worked real hard.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
What you got?
You guys, do not forget, like, share, comment, please. Share even. That's what I look at by the end of the week. We're doing a Facebook giveaway on Friday. It's a painting. It's worth over $100. Great for a Christmas gift or for yourself.
That's right. And share publicly so we can see you. Yeah, you can just, if you don't just press share, right? You kind of like hover on it.
Hover.
You hover on it, and then like it comes up and it says share publicly or privately or this and that. So it's either just your friends or everybody can see it.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Because we look at it from the Facebook page, and nobody's friends with the face. You just like it or you don't, right? So it's a weird. I don't know how Facebook works, but share it publicly.
Please.
Yes.
Magic, I think.
Magic. Yes.
There's a lot of magic involved.
That's right.
Bad magic.
You know what? It's already time. So let's just get into it,
Wow.
man. It's
Whoa, look
7:40.
at that. Yeah.
Jeez. Today's slipping. Let's do it. It's time for the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Sorry, Facebook Live, you cannot hear the music. Don't mess with the Beatles. They will shut us down. So you just get to hear the silence and us talking. So if we don't talk for a bit, it's not really dead air. For you, it is. But we are just letting the music drone on so that, we give time for birthdays.
Yeah.
That is the best way to describe Beatles music. It's
It's
just
droning on. 642-2190. Number one country at yahoo.com. You can post them right here on our Facebook Live video. I'll get them written down and read on the air. You can send them a private message as well, and you can fax it 870-642-2442. You can give us a call 642-2190. That's how you get your birthdays and anniversaries in. For those of you who do not know, bunch of people on Facebook Live. Make sure you share. Alana Day says shared publicly. Look
Awesome.
at that.
I saw
pulling
it.
for you.
Yes.
Alana. I'm sorry.
Alana.
I'm not sure which one, but
I don't know.
Funny how things go full circle. We were talking crime and punishment this morning because of that guy who stole the nut off my off the ball from my trailer hitch.
Yeah.
I know you're listening.
Yeah.
Give it back.
I know.
please.
We know he's listening.
Yeah, I want it back.
Or she. Let's not get crazy.
Or
here.
they.
Or
Honestly,
they.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, but in any case, but we were talking crime and punishment today. Today in history, 1849, Fyodor Dostoevsky was sentenced to death, but stayed at the last minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
The governor called.
He wrote Crime and Punishment. Yes.
yes, he did.
Yeah, they were like, Imperial Russia was like, we could kill one of the best writers in all of history.
Yeah.
but let's not.
Yeah. That won't look PR wise.
Yeah, it'd be a hard one to get over.
Yeah.
So
Urendi-
congratulations, Dostoevsky.
Yes. Urendi Salazar says, I want to wish Lupita a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lupita.
Yes.
That is one of our nicknames for Mariah. This
Lupita?
little Lupita.
Ah, nice.
Aw.
Robin Albert Cook says, hey guys, it was really nice to see you all last week. Tyler, congrats. Thank you, Robin.
Hey, that's
Awesome
my
seeing you.
mother-in-law.
It is.
We miss you.
Yeah, we
I
miss
you. Come back.
I love her personality.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do. She tells it like it is.
Oh, you don't mess with Robin
No,
at all.
don't.
She says the things we're all afraid to say ourselves.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
for sure.
Yep. She just went on a European tour over like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
It was really cool to hear her
Then she
stories
came-
on that.
Yeah, but then what she didn't, I don't know if she told you all this, but she said her 3 days in Kdqn, Arkansas, way better than 3 weeks in stinky old Europe.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one.
She said Patrick is a wonderful tour guide.
He
She said
is.
right
Yes,
here.
I am.
You know what I was thinking? You really should be the official tour guide of Kdqn.
Ambassador.
Yeah, the ambassador.
But market it to like Chinese businessmen on vacation, who've never like stepped on a little flat bottom boat, and
I've been working on a Jetta Wa Taipangla. Which
Yeah.
is, have the Keystone Light. All right.
Drink it. You have to enjoy. Oh goodness.
Other fun things that happened this day in history. Francisco Pizarro trapped the Incan Emperor Atahualpa.
Yeah.
One of the most crazy stories in all of
it's
his.
a good one.
It's a crazy story at the Battle of Cajamarca.
Yeah.
And Francisco Pizarro said, hey, Atahualpa, we will give you back to your people. If your people fill this giant room full of gold, they filled it full of gold, then Pizarro killed Atahualpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Don't trust the Spaniards.
Never.
Never.
Was it Pizarro who also they were about to ride? Cajamarca is like the Golden City,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And before he's about to ride in there, he turns to the troops and he says, "Listen, we have no idea what we're about to see. There might be streets lined in gold. I need you all to keep it cool, man."
Yeah.
That's what he said. You guys
Act like you've seen this a million
yeah,
times.
stay frosty
Yeah.
because we don't know. And they get through and they're like, they still were like, whoa,
Yeah.
wow.
But I mean, if you want to, talk about just the numbers, I think Francisco Pizarro had 132 people with
Yeah.
him. They won that battle against 80,000 Incans.
Yeah. Jen fell asleep. It's a great story. Everybody should go read The Battle of Cajamarca.
Yep.
Fine,
Yeah,
fine,
that's a good
fine.
one.
How about this? 32 years ago, Home Alone was released.
Oh.
How about that?
How about this? 115 years ago, Oklahoma entered the United States of America. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Oklahoma.
Hey, look at that. That's awesome.
But yes, Home Alone, too. Yes.
Yeah.
Or wait, Home Alone 1.
Yeah.
The first
2.
one.
The first one. Okay.
But Home Alone 2.
That is
you know.
big. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah,
to steal
no,
the
that's
thunder there.
fine, I guess.
This day in 2001, the first Harry Potter movie.
I see that.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
President Kennedy increases military aid to Saigon.
Oh.
Yes.
I was. Oh,
Now known as Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes.
So we know how that worked.
Yeah. Saigon. I can't believe I'm still in Saigon. Big happy birthday going out to Samantha Cowan of the
Ooh.
Queen. That's from Mom, Dad, and the gang. Happy birthday, Samantha Cowan.
oh.
Big one.
Greg loves Harry Potter.
Greg does.
Don't say
the
that on the radio.
He said
He
it.
says it.
Does
It's the anniversary of the first Harry
He's
Potter
playing
movie.
hooky.
He's playing hooky. He's at home watching Harry Potter.
Y'all are ruining my image of Greg.
Yeah.
All right.
He's sitting on the recliner and he's got fuzzy socks, but one of them is half off.
Yeah.
Like it's
I'm a
flapping.
wizard, Greg.
I was really hoping he'd meet my sister-in-law Megan because she's got a really unique Harry Potter tattoo.
Yeah.
Like unique. It's been on like these crazy websites and stuff. And I was hoping he could see that.
Greg, my man.
Yeah.
Let's get you on some
I
Lord
thought
of the
it was-
Rings.
I
or
thought he was a
something.
Lord of the Rings kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Harry Potter.
No, it's just we used to fight in school, the Harry Potter kids versus the Lord of the Rings kids. And let me say, one group won and one group didn't.
Yeah.
Because no matter how much you wave that at me, I have a sword.
Yes. There was one group that ruled them all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
That's hilarious.
Happy birthday, everybody. Did we even look at the celebrity birthdays?
Yeah, there's a few on there.
Yeah, there's a couple who's we got there.
We got there. Let's see.
Oh, hey, oh, hold on. I got to do some math.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Mariah. She's 35 weeks old today.
Oh,
Yes.
well done.
Ah.
Yeah.
35 weeks. Don't make me do that math. It's Pete Davidson's birthday, your friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Yeah. As Dan Crenshaw said, if meth was a person, it would be Pete Davidson. That's a nice. Was his high school yearbook
Yeah,
photo?
exactly.
Yeah.
Most of the time, he looks like he's just stumbling through fame, not really knowing how it happened. or-
And I saw some news yesterday. He's now dating like some super beautiful supermodel now.
course,
like he's
yeah.
going from all these beautiful
Ariana
women.
Grande to
Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian to whoever
BDE.
next. Yeah, yeah. The energy is real. Let's see who else.
Lisa Bonet, I guess.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's pretty much it as far as the celebrity birthdays. I don't know who Bruno Amato is, but it looks like he'll shoot you over a Coors Light. That's about it.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shigeru Miyamoto, classic Japanese video game designer who made Star Wars or Super Mario and Donkey Kong and stuff.
Oh,
That's
very
Miyamoto
cool.
right there. Yep. So Legend of Zelda, Star Fox, Super Mario, Donkey Kong. We can thank that great man for all
It's
that
also
good stuff.
this person's birthday
Yeah.
today.
Gabe Adams. Oh,
Yeah.
Gabe.
Gabe.
I seriously thought that was a P. Gabe. Oh, lordy.
Yikes.
Lordy. Well, that was the birthday club, I suppose. Feel free. You can still call it. I'll get it read. But happy birthday, the only one I got in here, Samantha Cowan. And then, of course, Lupita. Happy birthday, Lupita, as well.
HBD.
Yes.
Lupita.
That's it, my friends. Quickly, Kdqn Motorsports at 1587 Highway 70 West, right here in Kdqn. You can buy or sell your ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, scooters, and more. And guess what? They service them too. Don't think it's all over quite yet for the mowing of your lawn. You may be able to get one more in.
Mm-hmm.
And why not do it with a brand new zero-turn mower? X-Mark, Bad Boy, Cub Cadet, doesn't matter. Pick you up a brand new zero-turn mower from Kdqn Motorsports. Greg was having some motorcycle issues.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie take care of it. Freddie gets
Yep.
it all done. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you having issues with your lawnmower,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, your ATV, your side by side, anything. Those are tough to work on.
They're different.
You've talked about master technicians who can take apart a Ford engine, with their eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
But then you bring them like a a little ATV or a 2-stroke dirt bike motor, and they're like, ooh,
Yeah.
those are weird.
Could you clean the carburetor on my weed eater? What's a carburetor?
Yeah. So take it over there. Freddie does it all. It's Kdqn Motorsports, 1587 Highway 70 West. Go there today. We're going to be right back. Or what? What you got?
Greg, stop trying to fix your bike now. Just get it over to Freddie, okay?
Yeah.
Because Christmas is coming up. Freddie might appreciate a little bit more work
That's
to do
true.
on your motorcycle, but just call it quits now.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and bring it over to Kdqn
He's tinkering
Motorsports
on it right now.
Yeah.
Coughing and sneezing and wheezing.
Yeah.
With the Harry Potter 16 playing in the
Yeah.
background. Yeah.
He's got the audio
Greg
book
Rebels
going.
with the wand on the bike.
Trying to
You're gonna work now.
Yeah. Motorcyclist workicus. There you go.
That was
threw it out
great.
there.
You're
Thank
so
you.
clever.
Thank you very much. How about this? We don't have to get into break right now. How about this headline? I'm just going to roll down
Yeah,
in
let's
order.
do it.
Man arrested after throwing eggs at the king. I'm guessing King Chuck.
Yep.
All right.
King Chuck.
Chucky. So man arrested after throwing eggs at the king is now banned from having eggs in public.
It's the most British thing ever.
Yes.
So wait, I keep thinking, how is he going to go get eggs now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Is your car private property?
He's got to have a concealed permit for his eggs.
I want to see this. Is the video any good?
I haven't watched it.
You just see kind of a side shot of him getting smacked up with an egg.
Did he
Let's
actually
see.
get hit by the egg?
I believe so.
Good. I hope.
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks
That's
like
just
he
a little like.
That's a little,
I don't know.
That's
I
a
mean,
little
I
like
just think
robin egg.
Back
I
in the
mean,
day, your whole family lineage would have been wiped out for doing something
That's
like
right.
that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Step it up. Throw an ostrich egg at the man.
Just knock him out.
Yeah.
And
Lord.
he was with Camilla, too.
Yeah, he looks confused.
Yeah, just
You're
generally
throwing eggs at
is.
me. Why don't you cook me one?
Oh, is King Charles from Boston now?
Yeah. Hey, I'm walking in, you're throwing eggs at my face. Oh man. So yeah, let's get to the story.
What's worse, throwing eggs at the king, or did you see that clip of the beer can that struck Ted Cruz at the Astros parade after their win last week?
I never thought I could feel bad for Ted.
Was it full?
Man, I was about to shed a tear like looking at him. Like he looked so just like. He was just like, man, I'm just trying to do my best here. His best ain't that good, let's just say. But
once President Trump said, or when they were running against each other and Ted Cruz primaries and stuff, and President Trump said what he said, and a lot of his supporters felt the same way. I'm not sure anybody really liked Ted Cruz.
No.
You saw a lot of him getting dunked on in viral videos. There was one where he's like, doing something or other, and he's a little campaign rally, meet and greet, and some guy goes, Ted, can I shake your hand? And he's like, oh my goodness, I would love
somebody
to.
wants to shake my hand.
Yeah, and he goes for it, and the guy goes, too slow.
Oh, I hate that.
And then you see him, he looks like, what?
Like a little sad dog.
Yeah.
Well, okay, when you throw eggs at somebody, I find that more insulting. Throwing a beer can at somebody, that's meant to do harm.
That's
right?
injury.
That's injury. Yeah. Oh, that poor
And
guy.
it looked, it smacked
It's
him right
right
like
in
in
the
the
clavicle.
collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could not have felt good.
No.
And his face, he wasn't even mad.
Yeah.
Like Ted Cruz, he obviously he's not a guy with temper issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have jumped off the back
For
of that
sure.
Humvee and been
Right.
like, "You want to go, bro?"
Yeah. No, I don't.
Throw a Michelob Ultra Lime at me.
Yeah, I don't think he anybody really wants to see him as president, but he has the temperament for politics. I think.
Yeah.
If he can withstand that, and not get angry, that's an interesting guy.
Let's say a man who throws a lime flavored Michelob Ultra at me is not a man I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
That's
point.
true. The thing is that the worst video I saw with him is him actually arguing with a lot of Trump supporters. Which is normally a different. You usually see a guy in a red tie arguing against like a bunch of maybe hipsters with thick rimmed glasses.
Yeah.
Instead,
smelly dreads.
Yeah. Yes, and smelly dreads. Instead, it was red on red crime. And. And he's arguing against a guy with a Duck Dynasty T-shirt, and he's just, and let's be honest here. He's been in politics a long time. He's a smart guy. You got it. He's
no
not a
dummy.
He's no
Yeah.
dummy. So he's trying to stand there and be like, well, sir,
Let me just talk to you
Let me
rationally
just
here.
talk to you rationally. Just a random voter, you know. I mean, didn't have to acknowledge this guy at all. And he's just like, well, sir, let me ask you something about, Mr. Trump's politics that I have questions for his base for, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Sir, if you just give me, and the guy's just going, lying, Ted, liar.
His middle finger right in his face the whole time.
And Ted Cruz is just like taking it,
Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy until you just look at him and
Ted Cruz is the least Texan I could ever imagine.
Yeah,
I didn't know he's Texan.
and
He
he's
looks like he's
Sen-
Eastern U.S.
He's born in Alberta. He's Canadian.
Yeah, his dad.
No way.
Yeah, his dad is from Cuba.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Fled after Batista fell, or or when couldn't work it out with Castro, so they went to Canada. Yeah, but somehow
So,
he's
no.
one of Texas's 2 senators.
Yeah. So he's not allowed to run for president?
No,
right?
he can. Something along, I don't know. You can read about it on his wiki page. Because I got into an argument once about it. Some guy really liked Ted Cruz. And I was like, he's Canadian.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, he's not. He's born in Texas. I said, no, he wasn't. He's born in Alberta.
Yeah.
But something about his birth, I think like maybe his parents were visitors. I don't think they were residing there.
Maybe that's it. They just happened to give birth at a
Canadian hospital.
Yeah,
is what
makes
it's like.
sense.
So, I was just trying to make a joke about it, really. But, yeah, that is true. It is a true thing.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like you got, I don't know, so of course both of Texas's senators are Republican. You got Ted Cruz, and then you have Senator John Cornyn.
Yeah,
that's a
John
Texan.
Cornyn.
That boy's a Texan through and through.
Sergeant
okay?
Cornyn gets you through.
I know it's just
the battle of
it's
the
just
Bulge.
weird. It's just I'm just gonna say I don't have no opinion on it except that it's weird.
I
All right?
agree.
Yeah.
He's soft. He's a little softy.
Yeah.
You pinch his cheeks.
He's a little doughier, a little softer on the edges.
Yeah, that's right. When it was not fair putting President Trump against all those guys. Who allowed that to happen?
I know.
He just destroyed them all.
And just, I love that time that it was that one of those primary candidates. So
Yeah.
it's Trump and like 17 other people that nobody's ever heard of. And they asked Trump like, why should anyone vote for you? And he's like, he looks around, looks at all these goofballs to his left and his right, and he's like, because I'm the only one who hasn't taken money from anybody else. Every single person on here has taken money from me.
That
not let
struck.
alone that struck. And
such a big chord.
and you
with
see all
everybody.
of them just like kind of nodding their head, yet nobody says a thing
Not
about
much
it.
I can say about that.
Yeah.
I love that when you watch
Except
that.
for Ben Carson, I think he was like, "What? What was the question again?"
Yeah. You had to rouse him out of his sleep. Fell asleep a few times.
Yeah.
A sleepy Ben. but you had that first debate really was monumental. It was like one Republican guy, and Trump was. I don't think many people really liked him at this time. Again, it was the first round of them,
They just
right?
didn't
They
give him
didn't
a
know
chance,
him. They
right?
didn't give him
Yeah.
a chance yet, and. It was like the first guy, whatever, Jeb Bush or whatever. So tell me about, I believe we should focus on education, and everybody clapped and okay, yeah, and then go on to Senator Cruz or whatever, and he's like, I believe we should, focus on getting jobs, and everybody, and then it's like,
Duh.
yeah, and then it goes over to Trump, and he's just like, Ted Cruz is ugly. And it was like, yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up, Ted. And it just worked, man. It was not fair to put such a charismatic guy against these career politicians, man. It's just no wonder.
And I mean, I'm sorry, it don't matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. Ted Cruz is ugly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's united America for a moment. There.
It's my favorite thing about Trump is the guy. He is so funny. I like comedy. That's my main thing, and he's a funny guy. He knows how to make me laugh. That's for sure.
The comedian in chief there.
Yeah. Anyway, I suppose we should get out of the political discussion. We're 20 seconds late, guys. All right.
Let's see.
Let me actually I have to do a thing here.
All right.
Move something out of the way because I ain't paying attention. Here we go. All right. And I'm just going to make these noises.
Or Ted. Like, I feel like I should write him a letter. Or
I feel bad
Yeah.
for the guy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guy. All right, here we go. Time for the news.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. A former clerk for the city of Derricks, who is accused of embezzling more than $500,000 in city funds, will see her trial rescheduled to next year. Cheryl De La Rosa, age 59, of Derricks, appeared in the Howard County Circuit Court last week and received a continuance in her trial. Her new trial date has been set for February 21st, 2023. De La Rosa faces 6 felony charges for theft of property greater than $25,000 and an additional 6 felony charges for abuse of public trust. Special Agent Joe Pickett with the Arkansas State Police Special Investigations Unit led the investigation of the case and found a total of $501,193 unaccounted for under De La Rosa's time as clerk for the Derricks City Water Department. Authorities also found bank accounts under her name that had unexplained cash deposits, along with possible gambling winnings totaling approximately $261,000. De La Rosa reportedly turned herself over to authorities in August of last year after state auditors discovered the missing funds. The funds were misappropriated from the Derricks Water and Sewer Departments between 2015 and 2020. The audit led to an investigation by the Arkansas State Police. Investigators allege they were able to show unexplained cash deposits and possible gambling winnings in De La Rosa's bank accounts. The affidavit claims De La Rosa was credited with more than $365,000 on her Choctaw Gaming Players Club account between 2015 and 2018. During a state inquiry, officials with the city of Derricks said a lack of oversight and accounting of deposits and the city's bookkeeping allegedly allowed De La Rosa to misappropriate funds over the 6-year period. Derricks Mayor Ronnie Cogburn said the issue came to light when the city was notified of unpaid bills and that money appropriated for those bills was not available. Since De La Rosa's arrest, Cogburn says procedures have been in place to better account for the city's finances. Upon a conviction, each count of felony theft of property and abuse of public trust carries a sentence of 5 to 20 years in prison. In our next story, the Sevier County Quorum Court is scheduled to meet next Monday, in part to discuss a plan of action for filling the upcoming vacancy in the elected office of Sevier County Judge. The office has been held by interim County Judge Dick Tallman since the passing of County Judge Greg Ray in August of this year. Tallman was appointed by the Quorum Court after its members consulted state attorneys to decide how to proceed with the vacancy left by Ray's passing. Attorneys informed the Quorum Court that it would need to appoint an interim county judge for both the remainder of Ray's current term and the one which he would have started on January 1st, 2023. Ray had ran unopposed for county judge, and his passing came after the official candidate filing period ended. That meant no one could run for the elected office until the 2026 elections. Tallman has stated that he would serve as interim county judge through the end of the year. Tallman previously served as Sevier County judge between 1996 and 2010. The Quorum Court has previously announced its intention to appoint another individual for Ray's 2023 through 2027 term. It will return to that issue during Monday's regular meeting. In other business, the Quorum Court will vote on 2 financial matters related to the hospital, as well as a proposed ordinance to levy taxes for 2022 to be collected in 2023. Justices of the Peace will also hear a construction and financial update from Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House. The meeting will begin on November 21st at 2 p.m. in the courtroom of the Sevier County Courthouse. The meeting is open to the public. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Now, get the RTVX for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. An Ashdown man will serve 17 years in federal prison after he pleaded guilty to federal drug trafficking charges last week. Charles Hawkins Jr., age 31, pleaded guilty to distribution and possession with intent to distribute 50 grams or more of methamphetamine. He was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Marcia A. Crone to 17 years in federal prison. According to evidence presented in court, Hawkins was stopped for speeding in a construction zone in Nacogdoches County in Texas on December 4th of 2020. Officers smelled air freshener, which they suspected was used to disguise the smell of marijuana inside the vehicle. The officers' canine alerted the presence of drugs in the vehicle. Officers found 3 one-gallon storage bags in the trunk containing 2,449 grams of methamphetamine. That equaled nearly 5 pounds of meth and totaled tens of thousands of dollars in street value. Hawkins was indicted earlier this year by a federal grand jury. The case was investigated by the Nacogdoches Police Department, the Liberty County Sheriff's Office, and Homeland Security Investigations. In our next story, this week, forecasters with the National Weather Service are expecting Kdqn and the surrounding area to see its coldest days of the season so far. The chilly winter weather follows a rather warm fall and one of the hottest summers in over a decade. Sevier County saw its first hint of winter Monday night with some sleet and even a mix of other wintry precipitation in the northern portions of the county. Despite the onset of much colder temperatures, no further snow or wintry precipitation is in the immediate forecast. Wednesday night is expected to see the coldest night in the 10-day forecast, with a chilly low of around 22 degrees. Lows will increase, though not by much, through the end of the week and into the weekend. Those will hover around the mid-20s with daily highs in the high 40s to low 50s. Winter weather advisories were issued earlier this week in portions of Arkansas for the first time this season. If you took the opportunity during last week's spring-like weather to help your cold-sensitive plants by bringing them back outside, you'll certainly want to get them protected again. It's also vital to protect outside animals, ensure they have shelter and access to ice-free water sources. During those cold nights, measures should also be taken to protect your home's plumbing. Cover those outside faucets and keep your house warm to avoid frozen pipes. You can also allow a drip from your faucets to help keep them from freezing solid. And something to keep on your event calendar, Gillum First Baptist Church is hosting a pantry giveaway this weekend to ensure local families in need have a great Thanksgiving meal. The drive-through Thanksgiving pantry is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. this Sunday, November 20th. The event will be held in a drive-through fashion and will be first come, first serve. 100 Thanksgiving baskets will be given away. Those baskets will include a whole turkey or chicken, as well as sides, bread, and assorted desserts. Non-perishable baskets are also available upon request. There is no cost to families for this Thanksgiving meal giveaway. Gillum First Baptist Church is located at 203 College Drive in Gillum. Watch for signs and workers for guidance. Delivery will be available upon request. For questions or for more information, call or text 870-582-2808. And in our final story of the news hour, Arkansas law enforcement officers plan to bolster their patrol assignments aimed at violators who are not buckled up while traveling on local streets and state highways during the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday period. State troopers, local police, and sheriff's deputies are following the lead of the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration High Visibility Click It or Ticket Seatbelt Awareness Campaign. The campaign's intended to reduce the number of fatalities that occur when motorists fail to buckle up. The concerted campaign by law enforcement begins Monday, November 21st, and continues through Sunday, November 27th. During the Thanksgiving holiday weekend of 2020, there were a total of 333 passenger vehicle occupants killed in traffic crashes across the nation. More than half of those victims were not wearing a seatbelt. Additionally, nighttime has proven to be more deadly than daytime, with 67% of Thanksgiving weekend fatal crashes occurring at night. The deaths were needless tragedies for families across America that may have been prevented with the simple click of a seatbelt. For more information about highway safety during this Thanksgiving holiday, visit nhtsa.gov or contact the Arkansas Highway Safety Office by calling 501-618-8136. And check out your number one country online for more local news, sports, and upcoming events. You can also find us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Vic from Texarkana.
For Lotto, I always play multiples of 7. It ain't math. That's just how many times I've been kicked by a horse. How's that lucky, you say? Well, I'm still here, ain't I?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Lucky number 7.
Safe, effective, and free COVID-19 vaccines are now readily available for all Arkansans ages 6 months and up. Booster shots are also available for people 5 and above. The vaccines are highly effective at preventing severe COVID. That means helping keep you from being hospitalized or even dying. Get vaccinated to protect yourself, your family, and your community. Learn more and find your nearest vaccine location at healthy.arkansas.gov. This message brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health.
I love Cossatot River Schools and look forward to math, archery, and the 4-day week.
I like Cossatot River because the snacks are good and we have 2 recesses.
I like Cossatot River School District because of the 4-day week, playing soccer with my friends and teachers and staff.
I love Cossatot River School because I love my principal. She makes coming to school fun.
We are unique, we are united, we are Cossatot River Strong.
Penny for your thoughts.
Strangely enough, I'm thinking about pennies, or the lack thereof. I need a new job, you know? An exciting new opportunity. I want a big change.
Husqvarna in Nashville, Arkansas is hiring. We're looking for full and part-time assemblers and maintenance techs. You'll start between $15.25 and $17 an hour. Great benefits including holiday pay that begins on day 1, plus parental leave and tuition reimbursement. Apply today at husqvarnagroup.com and click on Join Us.
All right, we're back. Kdqn Live,
Yeah.
92.1, my friends, for the 8 o'clock hour. Nice and chill.
Yes.
I think I might just go right into it, fellows.
Sorry?
Not a big PETA guy. You know?
Like the pitas, like you eat?
Oh, I love PETAs. I love PETAs. People for the ethical treatment of animals. Now, right off the bat, if I didn't know anything else about it, it'd be like people for the ethical treatment of animals. Well, all right, I'm down. I like animals. I don't like them to be, abused, right, or unethically treated.
Yes.
But then they go after like hunters and it's like, come on, that's you know, and that.
Kamikaze boats against like oil tankers and stuff.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff is not. But they have conducted an investigation. I just read this whole article. It's a really good article, in my opinion, from CBS News. From that's Canadian.
No,
right?
that's CBC.
Oh, CBC. What am I thinking of? All right, CBC is what I'm thinking of. Thank you. All right, here it is. HelloFresh, which is a big one right now, especially in, I think, California and stuff.
Brings you food, right?
Brings you food, healthy food, and whatnot.
It's expensive.
Yes. HelloFresh is using coconut milk obtained from monkey labor in Thailand.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Me either. So
monkeys need jobs too, don't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
In this economy.
Yeah, monkey labor. Labor is, you could lift a box and that's labor. And,
absolutely.
You know,
it's probably got a union, and stuff too.
Monkey union. According to allegations from PETA, which is calling for a boycott of the meal delivery service, monkeys are chained, whipped, beaten, and forced to spend long hours picking coconuts. An investigation by PETA Asia alleges claims of the animal abuse were made against 57 operations in 9 provinces of Thailand, according to the findings. In a statement to CBS Money Watch, HelloFresh said the company receives written assurances from its suppliers that the coconuts are not procured using monkeys. HelloFresh, this is their statement, strictly condemns any use of monkey labor in its supply chains, and we take a hard position of not procuring from suppliers or selling coconut products which have been found to use monkey labor. Now, I thought, like, okay, this is monkey labor, but it's true. I mean, they pick coconuts. That's what they do.
That's why they're like, they keep them chained up. How are they going to climb up a tree if they're chained up?
Well, like that when they're not in use anymore.
Yeah,
They
yeah, okay.
chain them up.
Oh,
and-
they're those cute little monkeys
yeah,
too.
very cute, very little cute monkeys. That
Not
shouldn't
that
be-
one in Indiana Jones though. That was
Nah,
a Nazi.
That's true.
Hate monkeys.
Literally, he was.
He was literally. Yeah. Brokers to HelloFresh's coconut milk supplier show PETA the monkeys who were chained on trash-strewn patches of dirt in flooded areas with car tires as their only shelter, according to the animal rights group. Most of the monkeys are kidnapped from their families in nature, even though the species exploited by the coconut trade are threatened or endangered, according to Animal Welfare Group. Monkeys are chained around the neck and forced to toil in, day out for HelloFresh and other companies that lack a conscience. Stop buying canned coconut milk from Thailand until monkeys are no longer used and abused for profit.
This must be quite the predicament for California types.
Yes.
Because I
that is
stop
ex-
getting my
Mhm.
coconut milk, or do I keep getting it and let the monkeys keep being chained
Yeah.
up? I don't know what's more important.
Because that's the thing. I really think there's just a lot of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
When it comes to maybe certain sides of the aisle there.
Drink a regular, support your American dairy farmers and just get a regular glass of milk.
It hurts my stomach.
Get over it. Then don't.
You take a
Coconut
Taiwanese coconut milk.
It's such a human thing to do.
Or Thai, well, not Thai. That's Taiwan. What would Thailand? What do you call Thailand? Thailand.
Thai.
Yeah, it's Thai. Thai. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thai coconut milk.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's
Thailandian.
Thailandian. There we
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
But yeah, it's always something like that, like the almonds. I need my almond milk, even though it's crushing our,
It's single-handedly causing the water shortage in
yes,
California.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because apparently it takes for one almond. What it would take to have one peanut or whatever. I'm sure you could squeeze the same amount of milk out of a peanut.
And while we're at it, avocados are heavily linked to the cartel. They
Really?
are
Oh,
part of the
super.
cartel.
Yes.
Is that
they
true?
are. 100%.
But my avocado toast.
Nope,
Yeah.
sorry.
But human rights violations caused by Mexican cartels in
Yeah.
the Yucatan.
yeah.
I want my avocado.
Yeah.
Just a stop with the avocados and the stop with the coconut milk. Come on,
Yeah.
coconut milk. Like
Yeah.
live on a beach, all right? If that's what you want.
Well, I use coconut milk for some Thai peanut chicken or Thai curry soup, stuff like that.
You could survive the rest of your life without that.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if somebody said, "Listen, all these monkeys will be saved if you never buy coconut milk again," you, Jennifer,
Yeah.
you're gonna not buy It's
Absolutely.
like
I'm not going to buy it now, honestly. I
but
mean,
then in a few years, you'll be like, "I want some Thai." Those monkeys.
yeah.
They got to put it back to work.
Yeah, yeah,
And
just
what
to
are they
get
going to
it.
now? The monkeys are going to fill unemployment lines.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I really don't like monkeys, but I do genuinely feel bad.
I
I had no idea it was a thing.
What's
I
your
don't
deal
li-
with monkeys?
Well, I don't
Congo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's the scariest
I'm
movie.
not joking. That is
Yeah.
one of the scariest movies I've ever
Yeah.
seen. I don't trust them.
I don't want to be near monkeys. I don't
Nope.
want them to be mistreated, though.
No,
It's like I don't want to
definitely
be
not.
near a badger,
That
but
just
I definitely don't want
sucks.
somebody just chaining on a badger up to furrow for grubs and then take the grubs. He doesn't even get to eat the grubs.
Yeah.
Monkey doesn't even get to eat the coconut. It's cutting into the profit line there.
Eat the husk.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody who chills with monkeys, I don't understand what's going on.
No.
there.
Yeah.
Like
I
they
don't
just
trust
snap
you.
and
You don't trust Jane Goodall then.
No.
What's she doing with
Yeah,
them
yeah.
chimps?
What's your angle?
Yeah.
These with the gorillas mostly. Those I trust a little bit more. And not that I would ever be by them, but by looking at them, you go, okay, I don't want to be around these. You look at a smaller monkey, like these ones that are
Yeah.
chained up. Wow, it's so cute.
Would you rather?
It's not.
Picks your pocket.
Bites you in the face.
Yeah.
Takes half of your face off.
Would you rather chill with a gorilla or a baboon?
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the baboons in Congo?
Yeah.
There were no baboons
Yes,
in
there were
Congo.
baboons.
Yeah,
Was there?
Yeah.
They weren't the Congolese, the
red
the
buds,
main
right?
ones, like the ones that were but there was baboons. And
I'm pretty sure.
they're rough and tumble, man.
Yeah.
Baboons are no
gangs of
joke.
them.
There's
They were
gangs.
the king baboons. Those were in the movie
The
Congo.
teeth on them and then their butts, too. I don't like
Yeah.
their butts.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Just put it in your face.
That's how we used to look.
But I like that one guy who's like the African colonel
No.
who takes over the country there. He's great. I love Congo just for that guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Homoka.
Yeah.
I said stop eating my sesame cake.
Yeah, he really didn't like that guy.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
This piece of crap. He owes money to everyone everywhere he goes.
It's a good movie, man.
It's so
a
good. I
great
love
movie.
Tim Curry in it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Tim Curry's awful in that movie.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he
a
is
terrible
not.
guy.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a
yeah,
terrible
his
man.
character's terrible, but
Right.
he's fantastic in it.
Right.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? A little weather?
Let's do the weather.
All right.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink. Right now, you can enjoy a refreshingly cool small Coca-Cola, Sprite, or sweet tea for just $1. Get a small soft drink for just $1. Only at Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Number one country weather.
All right. Let's have a look at the weather for today. Frost this morning. We've seen it. It might be clearing out here probably just in a little bit. Otherwise, mostly sunny with a high near 54 today. Light west winds increasing 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight, frost again. So, if you didn't do what you were supposed to last night, do it tonight. It's going to be cold. Mostly clear this evening with a low of 25 and some winds as well. That's just formula for some cold weather right there. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 54. And tomorrow night, more of the same, mostly clear with a low around 28. All of this is basically the trend for the next 7 days. Yesterday's high is 44, the low 29. No rainfall in the past 24 hours.
Not on the forecast either,
Yeah.
despite these colder temps. If you're thinking that we're going to see some wintry precipitation, don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
It's like too cold for that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What is it right now? It is literally freezing
Yep.
right now.
Right this
32
second,
degrees.
32 degrees it
Yes.
is.
0 Celsius.
That's right. I've got another one here that Jen has pulled up. I'm just loving these. Chinese man who's 50 runs a marathon in under 3.5 hours whilst smoking cigarettes.
Well, I mean, okay, first off, don't let that surprise you. In China, everyone smokes.
Yeah, even the kids.
Yeah, they are single-handedly polluting the world with cigarette smoke. I mean, all of China is nothing but a big nicotine cloud coming up. Yeah, even the kids, I think, boy or girl, Marlboro or Camels.
Yeah. Running a marathon is quite a grueling athletic feat. Thank you, article. Specifically on the lungs and respiratory system. Now imagine deliberately making that feat even more grueling by adding in cigarettes. That's what this runner did in the, I'll try it, Xinjiang? Xinjiang.
Yeah.
Well done. Marathon in Jiangdi, China?
Zhongdu.
I
don't know.
Oh, that was really convincing.
Yeah, dude.
No, Chengdu is out in the south. This is in the
okay.
north. Yeah.
Okay.
Xinjiang.
Okay, yes, I see. Yes. Ran the Xinjiang marathon in 3 hours and 28 minutes. No stopping for a quick little break on the. No, he's chain smoking while running a marathon.
That's pretty good. What, a marathon, 26 kilometers? Is that right?
That seems right.
Yeah.
Yes. Under 3.5 hours. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is not the
Was
first
he
time he's
sponsored
won.
by Philip Morris or something?
See, they can do it. Smoking.
Why don't they have
isn't
a picture of him? They have a picture of, obviously, those are not Chinese legs.
Yeah,
No.
they just have a picture of marathoners running, and then an empty pack of cigarettes discarded on the ground.
Newports.
Specifically. Must have been in, this was the Harlem run. Uncle Chen was also photographed running the 2018 Guangzhou marathon.
Used to be called Macau.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he turned in a time of 3 hours and 36 minutes, so he beat his record. You know?
Dang, okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. While some users on the Uncle Jim was permitted to smoke while competing. There are no rules that state runners can't smoke while competing.
Yeah, that's
All
just kind
right.
of common sense, Yeah.
Clear out your lungs, I guess. while
Yeah, I
you're
guess so.
Running, and smoking. I don't know.
You guys slips in whatever he's,
Oh.
he's spitting up.
Gross.
Yeah, that's an interesting one right there, man.
That's
Well,
gonna hurt.
Speaking of things you should not do, all right, cigarettes and marathons don't really go together well. I also think that OnlyFans and teachers is not a good combination.
I would agree with you.
Yes, I read an article yesterday. Thank you, New York Post, for about a couple, a married couple who are both teachers for an Arizona school district who were fired after they discovered that they had an explicit OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Now, I did not realize the article mentioned that they had blocked it where nobody from Arizona, like if you had an Arizona-based IP address, could access your OnlyFans account.
Sure.
But I get they perhaps underestimated the fact that like high school kids know how to use the internet.
Yeah, every
and
video.
VPNs.
Yeah, every video they watch is sponsored by a VPN.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Sponsored by NordVPN or
Yeah.
FastVPN or VPN Plus.
Absolutely.
Which just means virtual private network. It means that you can make
So now
your
you're in
IP.
Germany.
You're in Germany.
Yeah.
Or in New Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
State over.
So and they are just, these two teachers are just freaking out. They both lost their jobs.
Yeah.
They're just like, we don't understand why.
You
know,
can't understand why.
Can't understand why, because you have arguably the most important profession in the entire country, one that involves you interacting and educating and enlightening the youth of this country. But you also have your OnlyFans account now to make a little side hustle.
Which is, I mean, you need some teachers need one. Teachers underpaid in this country.
Sure.
But perhaps that isn't quite the way
Drive
to
a
do
school
it.
bus,
could be.
take a coaching side
Yep.
coaching position, but
There's just certain things that shouldn't have that. I mean, certain people
deal
that
drugs shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
as a
shouldn't.
teacher.
Yeah,
and making explicit videos for the internet.
Yeah.
Also probably
not.
Yeah.
right. up
And I don't
there.
think there's any good argument for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't really think of many other professions where I think, oh, yeah, sure, I guess you can have that on the side, as long as it doesn't bother anybody. But teacher, come on.
Yeah.
You got to have a bit of a,
common
something
sense.
about you. Yeah,
Yeah.
common sense, whatever it is.
I mean, it's just I read that and it's just absolutely ridiculous. And so any teachers out there in the listening area think you're
Yeah.
going to get away doing something
Yeah.
like that, just don't. It's
You
not
might wanna
worth
end
losing
it.
your
Not worth
job.
it. Yeah,
I wanna just
exactly.
end
Unless you're
that.
bad Barbie or bad baby, whatever.
Bad Barbie.
She made
Yeah,
$1
you're
million
right.
in her first 24 hours
Yeah.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go the other way with there was some OnlyFans news yesterday. A woman murdered her husband.
Who is an OnlyFans one?
Content
person?
creator.
She is, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I know about that. This is the one that was caught on video assaulting her boyfriend or husband in the elevator. Is this the same one?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my
I think
gosh.
so.
Wow,
Yeah, all these
makes
clips, and then
sense.
she murdered him.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
yeah.
Nasty.
It
nasty.
turns out the
Yeah.
internet, if you're using the internet as like your lifestyle
Yeah.
and livelihood, you kind of turn into an awful person. Big
Yeah.
surprise. Yeah.
Man, it's just crazy. Can you make an OnlyFans and not can you just be like, hey guys, all right, thanks for subscribing, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
talk
can.
about
Play
the
video games.
play video games,
Yeah.
talk about the the
Sure
daily news, and
If you're naked.
what's that?
If you're
You're
naked.
I guess so. Oh man,
Yay.
yeah.
So there is that.
We're gonna-
Another thing that's really annoyed me is the new Mountain Dew commercial for Mountain Dew Hard. Have you seen this? This is the alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Oh no.
Yeah. You want to take two bad things and put them together into one. Get
Yeah.
you some hard Mountain Dew. But the commercial, there's a few commercials going out. It shows people skateboarding and extreme bike, kind of like kid things that you
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of do. I
Finger
did
painting and-
I love BMXing when I was 14.
Yeah.
But it's clips of people doing this. And remember, the drinking age in the United States is 21.
21.
I think maybe there's some places where it's 18 but let's
Is it
just
really?
say 21.
I think, isn't it like Alaska or something like that? Because
Something
then
like
they're
that.
like, oh, those poor people up there.
Yeah.
Just make it 8.
Just make it 8.
Yeah. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, it's 21 in the United States. All right, at least it is here in Arkansas.
Yep.
And they have these ads of people doing fairly kiddish things,
Yeah.
and then going immediately afterwards for the Mountain Dew Hard.
Yeah.
The slogan for Mountain Dew Hard is "Freak out responsibly."
Oh,
because
yeah.
You see like a Michelob Ultra commercial or something. It's like drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Mountain Dew Hard.
Freak out.
Responsible.
What does that even mean?
That's kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can't freak out responsibly.
That was a
Can't
really responsible freak out you just had there.
You freaked out very responsibly. Yeah.
The slogan should be like, simultaneously stop and start your heart.
Who needs an adrenaline, like an EpiPen
anymore?
Anymore,
just crack a cool can of Mountain Dew Hard.
I mean, what is, how are they getting away with it? It's just like e-cigs, or the electronic, the vape cigarettes and stuff that, like when they came out, it was just like, it's your cotton candy flavor.
Skittles.
This one's bubble gum. Yeah.
That is not right.
Obviously, it's marketing for children.
Yeah.
Yep, and they're grasping for straws.
Yes.
I mean, they're saying now that the Gen Zers, most of them don't drink and want to have sober lives.
Yeah.
Less and less people are beginning to drink.
Mountain
so
Dew
I
doesn't
don't know.
believe in that.
Yeah, I guess they
say
don't.
That's a bad trend in America,
Yeah.
is sobriety.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh,
So we
yay.
want to avoid.
Yeah. So mix every kid's favorite soda.
Yeah.
With vodka or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know what they're, I don't know, just beer, I
Yeah.
think is what it is.
Stay up all night playing that video game with Mountain Dew Hard.
Stay up all
Don't
night.
remember any of it.
Still have a hangover in the morning.
Yeah. My gosh, man. In the e-vape stuff, like I get it. Okay, some people have used it to quit smoking, that's a tool, and then hopefully you can quit the vapor. But like they shouldn't make the thing strawberry bubblegum flavor.
It
like
should taste like an ashtray.
Yeah, it's like a smoke does. Smoke doesn't necessarily taste good, does it? It's like, it's I don't know.
It's just we letting some of these corporations kind of get away with literal murder.
Yeah.
I mean,
And especially it's like, it's just so new. That's the issue, right?
Yeah,
Soon enough, the laws will come in. It took forever for cigarettes to get knocked down a few pegs, so no more advertising, and now you have to advertise on the box how harmful it is. And
you see those commercials in 1960s. 3 out of 4 doctors recommend Camel cigarettes. And then like, oh wait, that's not actually good.
Soothe your baby's toothache with
with Jim Beam.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still, I'm never going to tell somebody how to live their life. You want to knock some beers back, you go for it. But the amount of stuff that the alcohol industry gets away with every year is mind blowing. I mean, alcohol kills more people. Like, I think it's number 3 on the list for related deaths in the country.
It was number 1 heart disease.
Yes.
Yeah, I think cancer, right?
Yeah.
Cancer.
And then you have alcohol-related deaths.
And alcohol-related deaths,
Yeah.
Mix it with a little Mountain Dew. That sure make it better, don't
Yep,
it?
it'll make it so much better. Pro tip, I did that for a very long time. I ended up in the hospital.
You
Don't
did.
mix. Don't mix with your Mountain Dew. Don't mix it at all. Just don't drink it at all.
And you mixed with Mountain Dew Code Red.
I did.
And you had a Code Red.
My liver was Code Red.
Like it was Code Red. Like get you to the hospital now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of sodas, I thought maybe I could also segue hard into. I wanted to give you an update on Pepsi Cola's.
Oh yeah.
When they were giving away one of America's more dollar-intensive ordnance delivery vectors.
That's right. We talked about this yesterday, and we've learned a lot since.
Yes.
And we're going to do a cool radio thing and tease it because we got to take a quick break. Just a quick break. Come right back.
This is Patrick. Shut up, bud.
No, this is I'm excited for this one. This is we were laughing about it yesterday. So here we go. We'll be right back.
Jordan Hillis and staff at Hillis Family Dentistry at 96 Webster Drive in Ashdown offer you the highest quality dental work. They pride themselves on being an affordable family dental clinic while providing the latest dental technology. You'll find personalized quality care. From prevention, crowns and bridges, early dental care, teeth whitening, and more, their skilled team can handle all your dental needs from childhood through adulthood. For more information about their services and to schedule an appointment, call them today, 870-898-8888.
Rise and shine. It's time for some home cooking at Rise and Shine Cafe in Grandis, Arkansas. There's no better place to start your day than Rise and Shine Cafe. Stop by and grab a fresh brewed cup of coffee or a full breakfast. Rise and Shine Cafe also offers lunch and dinner with specials daily. Try a Southwest salad, grilled chicken quesadilla, or Philly cheesesteak served up with delicious home fries. Visit Rise and Shine on Facebook for hours and daily specials. Rise and Shine Cafe.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
Southwest Arkansas residents have used these words to describe State Senator Jimmy Hickey: integrity, hardworking, committed, driven, and devoted. If you have any questions or concerns about state government, Senator Hickey always welcomes your comments and suggestions at 903-824-8861 or email jim71854@yahoo.com. Senator Jimmy Hickey, proud to represent District 11 in the Arkansas State Senate.
All right, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Need a little help purchasing a new ride? Stop in for a visit at your local Red River Credit Union branch and discover our great rates for car loans. We offer great loan terms on cars and trucks as well as boats, jet skis, ATVs, and motorcycles. Get approved quickly with RRCU and enjoy the convenience of multiple payment options. Come by your local branch and speak to one of our friendly clerks to learn more, or visit rrcu.com and apply online anytime. Rates and terms subject to approval. RRCU, federally insured by NCUA.
All right, we are back live, Kdqn 92.1, and man, I got to hear this, man. I want to know, what's Pepsi up to?
All right, well, let's take ourselves back to the late 1990s. All right?
Okay, all right.
The Soviet Union had fell.
Yeah.
The Berlin Wall had crumbled.
Nirvana changed the world.
Nirvana changed the world. This was before 9/11, obviously.
Yep.
The Yugoslavian wars were simmering down.
Yeah. Super Mario on the rise.
Yes. This was a time of there was not a whole lot to worry about in the United States in those late 90s years.
Sure.
So Pepsi thought it would be a really fun idea to introduce a Pepsi points system.
Yeah.
And that you could even order a Pepsi catalog that would show you what you might win with the
Pepsi points.
Pepsi points, which were equivalent back then. I don't know the inflation rate and such, but a Pepsi point was worth about 10 cents. You would get 10 of them for $1 soda.
Okay.
That was back when a bottle of soda still only cost you $1.
$1.
$1, yes.
Yeah.
So one thing that was not included in the Pepsi catalog, but was included in a Pepsi commercial, just happened to be the AV Harrier II jump jet, the prize aircraft of the United States Marine Corps. This is the VTOL. It can take off. Cost, like I said, one of the more dollar-intensive ordnance delivery vectors of the military. It could take off like a helicopter, fly like a jet, and then land back.
One of the coolest pieces of equipment you'll ever see.
Super cool, but it was also it wasn't really good at anything. Yeah, it was
master of all,
or a jack of all trades,
master of none.
Master of none.
Yeah.
So, but they had a commercial air that had 3 youth sitting around a schoolyard. You can see the commercial on YouTube.
Yeah.
And obviously something flies right over their head. Yeah, the rushing wind, the sound of jets, and they're all like, "Oh my goodness, what is this?" And then a Harrier jet lands right there in their schoolyard. And
is it real? Or is it CGI?
It's real. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know. It's before CGI.
That's true. Yeah.
But it lands there, and one of the kid, there's there's a kid inside of it, and
he's flying it.
He's flying it. Yeah, obviously, and he's like, "That's one way to get to school,"
Yeah.
But the ad says 7 million Pepsi points will win you that Harrier jet. Jeez. Which back then, $23 million aircraft, 10 cents per Pepsi point. That's $700,000.
That's a good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. I'll take several for that.
Yeah.
And in equivalent terms, I see here that would be equivalent about $37 million nowadays for that aircraft. But one feller, a guy named John Leonard, decided he really wanted that Harrier jet. Now, there was a clause in the Pepsi points. At first, I was like, wow, that's a lot of Pepsi to drink.
Yeah.
That's 700,000 Pepsis. No. I mean, you struggle in a lifetime to drink that.
Yeah.
But there was a clause that you could actually send Pepsi money and they would redeem it they would send you points back.
Oh.
Yeah. Like going to casino,
Well, yeah, that's
so
kinda...
he sent them like a few bucks worth of points because he was a Pepsi fan. So he had a few bucks, and then he sent them a check for $700,000 to get the rest of the points back because he really, hey, the guy's a smart man. He's a $23 million aircraft he can get for $700,000. Why wouldn't you?
Bargain, man.
Absolutely. So he does that. Pepsi's like, well, we can't actually give you a Harrier jet.
Right.
So what does Mr. Leonard do? He takes them to court.
The American way.
Yes, absolutely. Gets a lawyer, and somehow there's some lawyer out there who's like, I'll take the case. Lionel Hutz or something. But gets it to court. He does lose the court battle because of several reasons. For one, Pepsi never cashed the check.
Oh, okay.
So they said, well, by Pepsi not cashing the check, they didn't actually enter any kind of financial agreement with you. They just voided the check.
And was it like a commercial where it was like, you can win a Harrier, and then you can't actually win a Harrier?
No, they had no disclaimer on it. And they set it at 7 million Pepsi points because I thought nobody in the lifetime would ever be able to get that, right?
Yeah.
But I love some of the court's judgment on this. For one, it was found that the advertisement featuring the jet did not constitute an offer under the Restatement of Contracts Act. The court found that even if the advertisement had been an offer, no reasonable person could have believed that the company seriously intended to convey a jet worth roughly $23 million for $700,000, that it was mere puffery. I guess that's a court term. Number three,
we don't live by a no reasonable person precedent here. I
would find that very reasonable. If the advertisement said 7 million points, you get a Harrier jet.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a reasonable person. I would take them up on that offer.
People sued McDonald's for making them a little overweight.
Yeah.
And they won that.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it'd be like no reasonable person would expect to eat that every day and not gain weight.
Good point.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Absolutely. So, this
you got to be careful
here
with everything in this country. You can't make a set of blinds without putting a choking hazard on the drawstring and stuff. And
I think that maybe that this this case set some precedent in that. Everybody's got to be worried about these false advertisements.
Gotcha.
Every commercial entity, advertising agency has got to have disclaimers. That's why you see nowadays on commercials they got like a million words in tiny little font at the end. It's probably because of this.
Probably.
Because this guy really wanted his Harrier jet.
I
He
don't
did
blame him.
everything that he thought he was supposed to. Now, in justifying his conclusion that the commercial was evidently done in jest and that the notion of traveling to school in a Harrier jet is an exaggerated adolescent fantasy, the court made several observations regarding the nature and content of the commercial, including the callow youth featured in the commercial is a highly improbable pilot. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
One who could barely be trusted with the keys to his parents' car, much less one of the most prized aircraft of the United States Marine Corps. Also, the teenager's comment that flying a Harrier jet to school sure beats the bus evinces an improbable, insouciant attitude toward the relative difficulty and danger of piloting a fighter plane in a residential area, and that no school would provide landing space for a student's fighter jet or condone the disruption the jets would cause.
I love how they have to take it so seriously.
Yes.
I love that.
It's like insouciant.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that word before. And the court also stated that in light of the Harrier jet's well-documented function in attacking and destroying surface and air targets, armed reconnaissance, and air interdiction, and offensive and defensive anti-aircraft warfare, depiction of such a jet as a way to get to school in the morning is clearly not serious, even if, as the plaintiff contends, the jet is capable of being acquired in a form that eliminates its potential for military use.
Darn, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
So he got nothing, huh?
Yeah,
he
got
didn't
nothing.
spend nothing. They
court
just-
fees or whatever.
Right,
and now
right,
the
right.
Marine Corps did come out after this and say, hey, you can own a Harrier jet, but we have to strip it of its military capabilities.
right.
Obviously, it can't have bombs or guns or anything on it.
Yeah.
But they said that part of its military capability is its VTOL, is its ability to vertically take off and land, so they'd have to get rid of that as well.
Oh, well, then what's the
it's-
point?
what's the
Yeah, it's
point?
way better
Any old
jets, so you-
Cessna or Piper
Yeah,
Cub
yeah.
would be just fine at that point.
Shame on Pepsi for all of this, though.
Yes.
How dare you?
Shame on Pepsi.
Yes.
Yeah, so they did. They were forced to do a couple of things here. For one, Pepsi did continue to air the same commercial, but they changed it to 700 million Pepsi points, which would be $7 million.
Still doable for a lot of people.
I mean, that's still a deal. You're getting a third. I mean, a third of what the actual price is. And
because if the same thing happened again, they'd be like, Pepsi, we're back to this.
Yeah.
This same judge.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
You buying that
If I were
Harrier.
that guy, I would have done it again.
Yeah,
Sent him a check for $7 million.
This time on the commercial at the end of it, it did have in white letters, just kidding. Yeah.
What is
at
the
bottom
point
the
of
screen.
that then? I don't understand
To
it.
do something
Pepsi
different.
sucks.
You know, they just having some fun, and
Well-
like I said, you got to, when you're in a position like that, like a corporation, you got to think of every angle, because
Yeah.
there's somebody else thinking of every angle too, just as this guy did.
Yeah.
He saw what he thought was an extremely good deal. And
Yeah. Do you ever read something on a product and it's like, did they really have to put that? Yes, they did, because somebody tried to sue them because they did it. You know?
Yes, you know, one of the favorite times I've ever had in my life was I was in a session of the European Parliament. You know, the European Union, they have their own parliament in The Hague in Netherlands, and in Brussels. We went to a
What?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
We went to a session
Yeah.
of it, and it was super interesting because they were actually having a battle over a traditional Hungarian liquor called Palinka, which I actually grabbed a bottle while I was over there and brought back over here.
Okay,
and
illegally.
Romania was I paid duty on it. Romania was claiming that Palinka was a traditional Romanian drink.
I see.
So we actually got to see this battle go on in the European Parliament.
Wow.
where the Romanian ambassador or whatever to the EU goes up there and he gives this long, eloquent speech
In
about
Romanian?
how it was translated. You get these little earpieces that put it all into whatever language you want.
Right.
And he was talking this long, like poetic statement about how Palinka is actually a Romanian drink. The Hungarian guy goes up there with a Romanian dictionary, flips over to the page where with the P's, and sees Palinka and it says traditional Hungarian drink, and he said that's all, and bam, shut down the conversation right then and there. But that led on to another battle that Britain was having with members of the Eastern Bloc of the EU about vodka. British, I forget what brand it was, but Britain was saying this is traditional vodka, and the Eastern European countries were like, Britain don't make vodka. That is not traditional. Britain lost the battle. They were required to put a disclaimer on there that said this is not actually traditionally made vodka, but the EU said you can have it in whatever font you want. So if you ever go to Britain, you see a bottle of vodka there, you're going to see a black bar that's actually, it looks like a straight solid black bar.
Yeah.
You might with a microscope be able to see that there's spaces in between them because it actually says there this is not vodka.
Put it in wingdings or whatever.
Put it in wingdings. They literally just they squeeze the lettering so tight you cannot possibly read it whatsoever.
Clever.
Right.
So there is always these battles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we got a EAS test
Yep.
coming at you right away. Quickest of breaks.
Real excited for this one.
Yeah, me too. We will be right back.
When you're in need of dependable quality hauling services, contact the experts at Rolling B Rock Hauling and Excavation, serving the Arklatex with a wide variety of services, including transportation of select fill, sand, gravel, road base, riprap, and topsoil. Rolling B provides specialized services using state-of-the-art precision machinery and dirt work for laser grading, house pads, shop pads, driveways, parking lots, and ponds. Online, visit rollingbranch.com or check us out on Facebook at Rolling B Ranch Rock Hauling, Land Clearing, and Excavation.
Start your day the Keller Coffee way with new menu items like the Big K Breakfast, scrambled eggs, giant buttermilk biscuits, hash browns, and your choice of sausage link patty or bacon. Pair it with a salted caramel or pumpkin pie latte for a taste of fall. Keller Coffee now has caffeine-free kids drinks in a variety of flavors like sugar cookie, cookie butter, white chocolate, and more, as well as lunch items like tantalizing soup, sandwiches, and pizza. That's Keller Coffee Company in Ashdown. For directions, hours, and new menu items, visit Keller Coffee on Facebook.
Number one country 92.1 Kdqn Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Required to send a weekly test message using the emergency alert system encoder. For the next 10 seconds, you may hear digital pulse tones indicating an EAS test is in progress. Remember, this is only a test. Had this been an actual emergency, you would have been notified in regard to weather or emergency-related information immediately through the emergency alert system. Number one country 92.1 serves the southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas areas. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
All right. Thank you very much for that EAS test. We are ready to get on out of here. The whole Morning Brew Show today brought to you by Bailey Discount Building Supply. Stop by 880 East Colin Ray Drive right here in DeQueen. Buy and source all your building materials locally, and definitely check them out on Facebook, Bailey Discount DQ. It's time, y'all. We got to get into the day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather, and we'll see you on the other side to close out the show. It's the Brew Crew.
It's time now for your local lowdown. Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Collection Week is now fully underway to bring Christmas to less fortunate children across the world. Local volunteers are transforming empty shoeboxes into gifts of hope filled with toys, school supplies, hygiene items, and articles of clothing for children in need worldwide. The mission of Operation Christmas Child is to share the good news of Jesus Christ and bring joy to children in struggling communities across the globe. This year's Collection Week continues through November 21st. As in previous years, local organizers are hosting a drop-off and volunteer site at the Horatio First Baptist Church, located at 211 Hazard Street in Horatio. In Little River County, a drop-off location has been set up at the First Methodist Church of Ashdown. Other drop-off sites are located in Nashville, Mena, and Broken Bow. Anyone interested in participating is asked to fill out a standard-size shoebox with gifts for a girl or boy in certain age categories. Operation Christmas Child provides a full step-by-step guide on what and how to pack. That guide can be found online at SamaritansPurse.org/OCC. That website also includes more detailed dates and times for when and where shoeboxes can be dropped off. In our next story, the Ashdown Community Foundation has announced that the Domtar Community Advisory Team and the City of Ashdown will officially open the new inclusive playground at the Ashdown City Park this Friday, November 18th at 1 p.m. The project has been made possible by grants from the Blue and You Foundation for a Healthier Arkansas, Roy and Christine Sturgis Charitable Trust, and money raised from the annual Ashdown Community Auction. The Ashdown Community Foundation is committed to giving back to the local community of Ashdown through improvement projects benefiting the city park and downtown area. And finally, Kostat River School District is informing its students and families of a few upcoming events scheduled for November. That includes a night for parents and students to learn more about the district's Gifted and Talented, ESL, and Home Access Center programs. The Home Access Center is a program that allows parents to access their child's grades at any time. The informative meeting has been scheduled for this Thursday, November 17th, beginning at 6 p.m. in the Kostat River High School cafeteria. Parents will also be able to receive more info regarding upcoming events at Kostat River and have any questions answered. The Kostat River FFA chapter will also present a Thanksgiving event this Thursday during both lunch hours that day. FFA members are invited to pay their dues during this event. Check out more local news online at kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey.
Time now for obituaries, brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Homes.
Every life is unique. At Wilkerson, it's important to us to help every family appropriately celebrate the life of a lost loved one. Funerals should be meaningful, appropriate, and personal. We pay attention to the smallest of details to ensure that each service is unique, celebrates the individual's life, and honors the request of the family. Our family's greatest asset is your trust. Visit us online today at wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable, professional service since 1929.
Norma Jean Strayer Arrington Age 68, a resident of Kdqn, died Friday, November 11th at Bear Creek Healthcare in Kdqn. She was born October 14th, 1954, in Roaring Spring, Pennsylvania. She enjoyed spending time outside and loved her grandchildren. Mrs. Arrington was preceded in death by her parents, Oliver and Ruby Lindstrom Strayer, one sister, Beverly Strayer, and her first husband, Gerald Socash. She is survived by her husband, Wesley Arrington of Kdqn, two brothers, Michael Strayer of Morrisdale, Pennsylvania, and Steve Strayer of Florida, two sisters, Olive Strayer of Chicago, and Billy, Joe, and husband Jim French of Ramey, Pennsylvania, three daughters, Jerry Lee and husband Alvin Way of Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, Crystal and husband Bruce Jernigan of El Dorado, Arkansas, and Candy and husband James Nishida of Shawville, Pennsylvania, one son, Michael, and wife Carolyn Socash of Kdqn, 12 grandchildren, and a number of nieces, nephews, family, and friends. A memorial service is pending and will be announced at a later date. Cremation arrangements by Wilkerson Funeral Home. You may leave a condolence online at www.wilkersonfuneralhomes.com.
K. Sims Short, age 62, a resident of Kdqn, passed peacefully into the arms of her Heavenly Father on Monday, November 14th. Kay was born in Kdqn on February 23, 1960, to J.C. and Nina Sims. Kay was well known and loved in the community. She was retired from her cleaning business of 25 years. Kay, lovingly known as Gigi, was an avid Leopard and Razorback fan, loved spending time with her children, and loved watching her grandchildren in all of their activities. She enjoyed decorating her home for all of the seasons and holidays, a good shopping trip, tending to her yard and flowers, and had a knack for making everything beautiful. She never met a stranger and will be remembered for her big smile and contagious laugh. Mrs. Short was preceded in death by her parents. Kay is survived by two sons, Rod Short of Kdqn, Todd Short of Kdqn, one daughter, Sissy Ligon, and husband Chris of Horatio, grandchildren, Caden and Knox Short of Kdqn, Landry and Lindley Ligon of Horatio, and Tatum and Titus Short. A memorial service for Mrs. Short will be held at 2:00 p.m. Friday, November 18th at the First United Methodist Church in Kdqn, with Reverend Steve Copley officiating under the direction of Wilkerson Funeral Home. Cremation arrangements by Wilkerson Funeral Home. You may leave a condolence online at wilkersonfuneralhomes.com.
It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
At Southwestern Electric Power Company, we understand customers are concerned about their families, businesses, and communities during this pandemic. If you're struggling to pay your electric bill, please reach out to your SWEPCO team today. Check out available options like extended payment agreements. Contact us at swepco.com/assist or call the number on your electric bill. You can also contact us through Facebook and Twitter. Let's find a solution that works for you.
Call ACR Service when you need an air conditioning and heating company that you can trust. But what does that mean? It means that Ray and Cody Stinnett at ACR Service will do their best to fix your cooling and heating system rather than just try to sell you a new one. It means that ACR Service's prices are competitive and fair. It means that ACR Service will stand behind their work. It means doing the job right. To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does make a difference. ACR Service Company, 584-3343. When you need a company you can trust.
Number one country weather.
All right, let's finish up the weather for the day. Today, my friends, frost this morning. Otherwise, going to be mostly sunny with a high near 54. Light west winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, frost again. Otherwise, mostly clear with a low of 25. Thursday, looking sunny with a high near 54. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 28. And Friday, partly sunny with a high near 49. It's currently 36 degrees outside right now. This is pretty much the trend for the rest of the week. I see no rain chances at this current moment. We're looking at highs in the high 40s and lows in the mid to high 20s. Yesterday's high Here it is. Let me. What have I done to this thing? High of 44 yesterday, a low of 29. No rainfall in the past 24 hours, my friends. That is the weather brought to you by AEP Swepco and ACR Services. Definitely don't forget about Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive. Just to pound it into y'all's brains. Source your building materials locally. I got some daddy to do, so we got to get out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. For Patrick and Jen, I'm Tyler. This has been a great day. Have a great day. God bless you.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. The Brew Crew.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.